What's up, everybody? No, this isn't a Kung Fu film because my mouth is all out of order. It's because Manuel forgot to hit the button because he didn't bank with our sponsor today, which is Chime. Chime is fee-free banking, okay? You need to tap in with Chime, man. That's why we like to over here. Set up direct deposit into your Chime account. After a qualifying direct deposit of $200, Chime will notify you to enroll in SpotMe. With an activated debit card, Chime will spot you up to your limit when you exceed your balance. Your next direct deposit is applied to your negative balance, and it's all good from there. So you need to take more control of your finances. Say goodbye to these monthly fees, all right? Stop playing around and tap in with Chime. Open your account in minutes at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime. It feels like progress. Now let's get back to the show. We out.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of
I'm
cost.
so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am Rome Green Jr. in the building. With me, we got Cam.
I'm in the building.
We got Amanuel.
Let's go! Let's go!
Before we start, we
Yep.
got preferences. We're recording this on a Sunday instead of the usual Monday.
Yep,
It's
yep.
4:54 p.m. here, which means it's 7:54 p.m. on the East Coast.
So we
So
don't know
if
what's
something
gonna happen.
happens after we record,
We
you don't
don't.
expect it to be in here. So
We don't know.
There's your preference.
Where's your preference? It's a lot of beef in the streets. All right, it's like a street fair outside. There's meat everywhere. There's just beef just falling from the sky. It's going crazy outside. You know, everybody's in a war. Kids are being uprooted from families. Kendrick's having talks with whole families. It's a lot going on. And I want to start by saying, Jermaine Cole, we deeply apologize. We understand every bit of where you're at in your life and why you are not involved in any of this.
He got a phone call.
He got at least
Somebody gave him the phone call.
said,
It's
hey,
like, hey, man.
just go ahead and just go on.
You ain't.
This ain't for you.
deal with this. He really likes you. He thinks you're a good guy.
Just-
He likes the homeless look. Just do your biking thing.
He's on the inside, so he
'Cause
probably just knew.
He
We
might have
about
knew.
to murder Drake. No, I think he really got a call or something. I really believe
He
that,
could have. He
because
could have. They never know.
It seemed like something tipped him off that this was way more.
Than
This
what
was
he
going to
even-
get way crazier. There's no way, because I like J. Cole. I like J. Cole. I can't not stop saying I'm disappointed, and I'm still disappointed, to be honest with you. But it is what it is.
It is what it
I
is.
wish he never entered.
Yeah.
It's this man's your fault. Cameron Miller, apologize to J. Cole. You wanted him to jump in this, and I said
I'll-
no. Leave him
Can
alone.
I explain why?
No. Just apologize. Nick, just apologize. No.
Just apologize.
Go ahead, explain.
Well,
This nigga.
That should sound funny.
That sound like when
it's
nigga gonna
not
make an
a
excuse right there.
make an excuse.
All right,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So from the beginning of all of this, it seems to be playing out exactly what I thought would happen, except for one thing I could not predict. I didn't know it was this much hatred for Drake out here. I didn't know people really hate Drake as much as this. So with me being unbiased in it, because I like both of the artists, that bias takes away from the sport of the beef. Because if you just hate Drake, no matter what he drop, what he say, he lying is not good. If you love Kendrick, no matter what he say, he telling the truth is great. I feel like if it was J. Cole and Kendrick, it wouldn't have been biased, and we would have actually just been dissecting lyrics and like just the songs. Like, oh man, that was it, and that would be closer to lyrical content, and that's why I wanted J. Cole. I didn't know that people hate Drake as much as they did before I said J. Cole would be the better battle. But now, revealing what happened because of the biases, it definitely would have been a better battle. Because like when Jay-Z and Nas battled, it was like everyone was just like, all right, we just ready for two niggas to spar, and they was just judging off the bars.
No, that's not true at all.
No, they was
Niggas
going.
were picking sides crazy.
Yeah, they was.
The people that's in their camp, but I don't
talking
remember this people like
fans.
just
no,
saying
fans were
like
picking
in
sides.
niggas and
Oh
like,
yeah.
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah,
nigga,
that was-
absolutely.
Yeah, they went there on
I
that.
don't remember that.
I'm just saying. Okay, the reason that doesn't quite make sense to me is because you're a football fan.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna ride or die with your team, and that's not going. And another person like me is gonna ride or die with my team.
Yeah,
and
but
if-
I
if
also
we
tell
go-
you that Darryl Green is a great corner. Just because I hate your team, I ain't gonna be biased and say this nigga trash because I hate your team. That's what I'm saying. In this beef, people are so biased, they just gonna say this is trash because they don't like it. They just like the other person more. That's what I'm explaining.
You know what?
Like, if I hate the Reds, well, the Commanders. I hate the Commanders, but I'll never say Darryl Green a trash corner because he on the Commanders.
But okay, that's you being truthful, right?
That's what I'm
but
saying.
I feel like I don't say let's say I'm pretty much I'm a Kendrick fan. Like before Drake. Drake, I haven't been a fan of his since 2012 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been but I still like some of his stuff. But I got the ick from Drake. Ladies, you feel me?
Soft man life.
I got the ick from that nigga.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Yeah.
everything he does to the culture. I don't like who he is as a person. And I don't mean to be like, Kendrick pretty much already said everything that needs to be said. But I don't like a lot of stuff he does.
Yeah.
I don't like, one thing nobody points out, and I haven't heard Kendrick even talk about this yet, is that when Extension died, had nothing to do with this nigga. Of course, there were rumors on the internet. Oh, did Drake because they had a little. I think it wasn't even that deep. It was like he said some shit on the internet about him, and okay. And then Drake, a 38-year-old man, put out a verse alluding to him having to do something with his murder. It's like you a weirdo either way, dog. You a grown.
Even though he was a
he's
little bit
dead now.
He was a little bit younger, but
He's
at that time.
dead. How old was that?
At that
He was a
time?
kid, right?
No, I'm talking about Drake. was
But
a
where
little
we
bit younger.
going with the bias
Yeah.
thing with this, though? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Goddamn, I was
confused
into
with-
it.
But look,
Yeah, I'm confused what you're saying there.
surprisingly, yes, there are the Kendrick stands, there are the Drake.
I'm so confused. I'm like,
I was going somewhere. You cut me off. That's what
I
happened.
didn't cut you off. You
I was
took a
going
pause.
somewhere. I
I was
forgot.
like, huh?
the Drake stands, the Kendrick stands, all
I
of
think
it.
you kind of prove what I'm saying.
Look, surprisingly,
But I was saying there was always a bias, and I brought up the teams thing. It's saying that you're gonna have a bias towards your side. I'm gonna have a bias towards my side. Please hold your thought, bro.
But I just told you, like, yes, I hate you because you're in my division, but I'm not going to be biased and be like, Darryl Green trash, this player's trash just because he's on your team.
that might be you. But,
But
there's
that-
a lot of
well,
fans.
that's what
There's a
I'm-
lot of Cowboy fans that
That-
would do
that's-
otherwise.
And that's what I'm talking about.
But you're still a fan.
Huh?
You're still in it though. You're still in it, even though they have those fans that are like that. There's fans on my side that are gonna be like,
but if you
y'all coach was trash, and that's crazy. The
yeah,
Super
but
Bowl
if-
winning coach,
but
that's
it-
crazy.
But if you looking at it, if we wanted straight competition in the sport of it, that kind of doesn't even make it fun because now on the timeline you don't get the honest like. Let's dissect this. All you just getting is hate. It was like
That's not
I'm
true.
trying to see what like where do people actually being like let's just talk about the songs because some people be like, oh, this is whack already, it's done. As soon as he come out, it's done. I'm like, are y'all even listening?
I agree. If you're
like-
just listening to comments, it does get annoying. But
That's
people are dissecting everything.
I've
And
never seen it like this before in a beef.
This is the craziest it's ever been. For sure.
like this crazy.
Yeah.
it is the craziest it's been, but I agree with Amanuel a little bit on this because I have seen people actually dissecting both sides. I don't know, maybe it's the people we follow, but a lot of people have been like, man, Drake said this and did this, and oh man, and these two are sparring, and I have seen a lot of that, which was actually surprising to me because I thought it would be more. I hate this is trash. I hate this. there is that out there, but there have been a lot of people also
It's
that have been.
majority
That
that's-
been
If you go to
whatever
majority of reactors, the comments, of course, they're
Yeah,
just
of
like
course,
your
yeah.
average fans. Your average fans are
Yeah.
gonna pull for their team. Everybody gonna be typing whatever. But if you watch most reactors, what's crazy, you can see the timeline of them shifting. Oh, Drake is winning. Oh, Kendrick's winning, and then you start seeing it pull away. Like, oh my God! Like somebody did this awesome thing on Twitter. I don't even have it, but where they put all the clips like of the different songs that were dropped of the reactors to them, and they did when Drake dropped what was the latest one called? Family Matters,
yeah.
right? They did that. They showed everybody's reaction like, oh, this is crazy. Like, and it's just stills of these reactors going like, oh. And then they cut to stills when they played Meet the Grams, and everybody is just in horror. All the reactors. So there is some way to tell kind of who's winning too by just the emotional arc of looking at reactors in some way. I know that's a weird way of saying it, but if you look at everybody, you can see the sway of the internet and how people are taking each drop. And if it's like, oh, did he get him there? You could see when it swells up like, oh, he might have got him. Somebody drops another thing. Oh, he came hard on that one like that. So you see the dialogue.
Honestly, I just haven't seen it. I just seen, definitely it's majority Kendrick. But I just seen this hate from both sides. Like, no one, like, the people that's just really riding with Drake, this is trash. Y'all overrating it for Kendrick. People that's riding for Kendrick, all of this is trash. I'll give my take. Since Kendrick came out, Kendrick been winning. I think Meet the Grams, for me, top 3 diss records of all time.
It's
For me,
phenomenal.
my
Yeah.
personal. Like, Ether will always be number 1. You're not outdoing Ether. Hit 'em Up is number 2. Meet the Grams is number 3
It
for
might
me.
be- it might be up there.
That was evil. Like it felt unsettling listening to that.
I loved it.
Like
It felt like it should be in a Strangers movie.
Out of all his diss records that he dropped, that's my favorite one. Like that is number 3 diss records of all time. Now the whole thing, if Drake baited him, lied to him with the kid because you got the kid in the video, all this stuff. Let's see how
There's a
Drake
lot of
flip it.
theories going on.
But
yeah.
my thing is, with that being said, I think Kendrick is winning. I said from the first episode before he dropped, Kendrick gonna win this because he diabolical. He cut from the Eminem cloth. That's why I wanted the J. Cole.
He's
instead
like
of-
if Eminem, Andre 3000, Tupac, and fucking who else? Tupac, Eminem.
Absol.
No, but like just those 3 gates
Yeah.
just like nutted in a cantina and made spawn this nigga from some type of primordial soup and created the chosen one, nigga.
They had the nut. It could be DNA just taken it.
No, this is the African way. This is DNA written.
and it go back to my point where I'm like, I still feel like Kendrick from the beginning was the best rapper out of the 3. Even though I feel like J. Cole closed the gap, and some people said J. Cole passed Kendrick, I said it's just something special. It's this little extra oomph I can't explain.
J. Cole
that-
is amazing,
that he got that you just can't beat. Like, this nigga is amazing. And then Meet the Grams was this.
Meet the Grams was
I
phenomenal.
said, like, that one right there
That shit
is
was
phenomenal.
phenomenal.
And even to be ready to drop it, just to kill the momentum right quick
Incredible.
off of Family Matters. But my only beef in all this
And the one
is
what was it called?
The one that was that
8-3
on Sunday morning that they dropped.
616 in
no.
LA.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was like a nice little.
That was
it was
cool. That
it,
was
it-
Nugget.
it was cool. Out of all 4 of them that he dropped, that was like the cool one. But it was a setup.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah.
It was a setup. It was like I'm dropping one back to back again. Or once the first time to drag it like, come on, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the same thing you did to me, put the pressure on you.
Yeah.
And he had this heat.
my
nigga.
Yeah.
only beef in all of this, because I feel Kendrick is winning. I don't know what Drake can do to pull it back.
He got
Meet
bigger
the
problems
Grams
right now.
is now number 3 for me. But y'all can't be like Family Matters trash. And that's been a big consistency. Like, this is that. I'm like, nah, nigga, y'all tripping. That second verse, especially
No,
the
it's not
third
trash.
part,
Yeah.
that shit is not. That nigga is rapping
yeah.
on there, and y'all niggas got to give him credit for that.
As a
you
cat-
got to respect the man. This for not backing down from 20 people, and then now going at Kendrick. Like, the whole industry, now the whole world seems like it's against you.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
still going.
Yeah.
But you paying for your crimes, possibly.
Absolutely,
More to come.
absolutely.
But see that too. We got to talk about like.
well, he
that's
said
my
some things too
only.
about.
That's my only
he
second.
said some things too.
But that's my
so-
only second beef.
What?
Is that everything Kendrick says true? Everything Drake say lie. That's what people saying online. So I'm like,
Okay.
we got to prove both sides. I
Either
don't know.
way,
I don't know if what he's saying he beat his wife is true. I don't know. I don't know if he got a
either.
daughter.
Yeah, I
I don't know.
But
people
what I do
ride
know-
with it like it is true for Kendrick.
And that's all that matters.
And see that's
all,
trash.
No, it's all that matters. Whatever sways the audience sways the audience.
But that's trash if you
I hope,
lie.
if it's complete lie, I do agree.
Because
I
if
do
you
agree. I
say
don't like,
that's
I don't
all
like
that
shit.
matters, what I mean if Drake comes out
No.
and it's true he baited him, gave him that false information. Like
What, that-
that has to be put into the
Because it's a
battle.
conspiracy that like he had a mole on purpose.
Oh, the kid you talking about?
No,
the kid?
that Drake
all
had
of it. Like the
all
shirt
of it.
says Shorty Collection. They saying that he was trolling Kendrick because he knew he would take that because the whole mole
That's
thing.
a theory.
Shorty,
So-
I didn't see all that.
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
The shirt says Shorty Collection.
Oh, on the picture?
On the actual
Yeah.
shirt, the graphic says
Oh.
Shorty Collection.
And they said they
Okay.
got all this
And
from
they
his
saying they got
dad's
it from
case.
his dad's case,
So
so they
why would
saying-
why would all this be in his dad's case and all that? So they saying that Drake, this is like
and
a
now
theory.
you know that's removed, and now everyone's saying, you know, they run more with it because it got removed, and everybody like, no, it's HIPAA, you can't
Yeah.
post medication. So it's like always making an excuse for Kendrick,
Right.
and always just turning down on.
You just
Drake.
saying playing both sides.
I
of
just
the
say
field.
play it fair
Play
because
both
we don't
sides
know
of the
what's
field.
true. But I don't like you just saying it don't matter. It do matter. It gotta
No,
matter.
no.
Because you can't just say that.
What?
Just say he got a kid. This for the it don't matter because then if he come out he baited him, I need y'all to hold that up that matters as much as it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
So if Drake dropped that when he dropped his record, it's saying, it might be Dave East son or whatever. What, Dave East?
They free.
Yeah.
Dave Free son.
Yeah, they free. His manager.
You would be mad if that wasn't true.
Yeah,
you
both
wouldn't
sides.
like your
both
song.
sides,
Yeah,
yeah.
both sides. I just want both. I just
I'm just being
don't
clear,
like that
okay.
the internet just everything Kendrick say. This is true.
gotta play it-
And
play it
everything
field.
Drake say is a lie.
I
Like
agree
soon
with
they
that.
say
Yeah,
this
I
he
agree with
lying
that.
again. He
I
lying
say,
again.
I say
You
take
just gotta play
everything
it
as
fair.
face value.
Yeah.
I say just take it all in. Like whatever, it's real. Whatever.
But-
I don't.
and if we
we'll
was
figure
doing
the real
that-
stuff out later.
If we
right
and,
now, this is
and
the
if we
battle.
was doing that, it would be fun just to dissect
Right.
this
Yeah.
off of like,
Yeah,
wow, another
Right.
kid. But it's like if it's not true,
Like stuff like this happened before where like 50 Cent, right? He put the Game picture on a face on a stripper. And that trended for so long. That Game used to be a stripper, and he did used to be a stripper, but that wasn't his body.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
wasn't a real picture. But people took that at first as a real picture because this is pre, like the internet,
AI
dissecting everything.
yeah.
That happens. A lie, is not necessarily you don't discount the lie within the battle because if it was effective, it was effective. Now, later on, whether we find out it's true or not, and I could be like, oh, he really lied about that or that. It might put a little stain on it, but
in
when
the
we
moment-
look back at the battle,
In the moment,
we
yeah.
gonna be like, damn, that was
No,
crazy.
the battle.
He washed him.
The reason why this like
Nah, because like if you say something that's funny,
right?
like when in Ether when he said you taking karate class, you tie boho, whether he doing that not that's
that's
whatever.
funny, yeah.
But if you saying nigga got
I
a,
did top bow with my mom one time.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a funny. Even if he lying, that's
Yeah.
funny. It don't damage nothing. But you saying this dude is hiding a 11-year-old daughter and
That's
being
crazy.
a dead, like
That's
that.
crazy.
That's not just
That's crazy.
something you bypass.
I absolutely
You see
agree.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
So
I
like if he's
absolutely agree.
lying about that.
Yeah, I think it's the craziest
If-
shit you could lie about.
If he knowingly is lying about
Yeah.
it, it's bad.
Yeah, it's
If he
bad.
was
Bad.
tricked into it, I can't be
It's
mad
bad.
because
Yeah.
like you was using your mole's information that they both do in the battle. So I can't be mad about that.
Yeah, that would
But
be
if-
dumb on
but-
Drake's part if that's true to me.
No,
because
no,
no
but-
one you would set that up that much to. No one would do that.
The only
like
reason-
you wouldn't want. Why would you want your name attached?
We
to
don't know.
pedophilia?
We well, not the pedophilia
No,
part.
no,
I'm
no,
talking about
no,
the
no.
daughter
You're
part.
talking about the daughter.
Oh, the daughter
part.
part. Okay,
The
my
daughter
bad, my
part.
bad, my bad.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were saying he also.
No,
No,
the,
no.
The daughter and like
I mean,
the Ozempic
the pedo
shit.
young thing has been said about Drake's for years. So
It was-
y'all
yeah,
told me
not-
he
not
said
as
then he
much,
said
but-
because I still haven't listened to Taylor
But-
Made. Remember, I said I was off the beef until Kendrick come back.
What?
But I thought y'all said he said something about being a ego. What you gonna say? I'm a pedo or something? Remember when y'all was
Yeah,
explaining
yeah.
it
He
to me?
tried to
said
address it. He
something
did the
like that.
Eminem
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Like the
so-
8
Yeah.
Mile shit.
So
Yeah.
that's
Like-
been said about him. Like nothing new has been said except the daughter thing. Like that's the part was the shocker. That's
Yeah.
why we
Yeah.
like again.
See, but even that was crazy too. But it was great in the moment. I don't know if that's true or not. It don't matter.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Drake baited him to say that, we won't know why until the next response.
Yeah, till the next
but in the
response, yeah.
music video, the daughter that they expecting to be, that they set it up, I guess, he got pictures on a poster in the background.
I think they confirmed that that's the buddy that he talking to, daughter, and it's something like it's so
So
much.
it's like it's so much weird stuff going on that you don't know until I guess maybe the end of this beef or when Drake dropped next. But if he baited him into that or he did that to find the mole in his camp.
I will say this on the Euphoria track when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, these two are like neck and neck because they hadn't neither one of them had dropped like crazy revealing things yet. I was like, okay, they neck and neck. And then when he did the 616, and then when he did, I was like,
Meet
okay.
the Grams is crazy.
Then Meet the Grams. But I will say, I want to
crazy.
say one of my favorite lines out of all of this because it's such a deep bar is
He has so
it's
many.
three. He has a lot.
He has
But he
a
said
lot.
it's 3 goats left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me, huh? I don't want to talk on no celly, huh? You know I got language barriers, huh? It's no accent you can sell me, huh? Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy, huh? I pray that my real friends, I pray that they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. And I was like, that's such a bar.
He got a lot of bars.
He got
got
a
so
lot.
many bars
That
in
shit
here.
was stupid.
It's even more than that.
It's a bunch. But I say the reason why, and another reason why Kendrick is just like blowing him out the water right now is because he's attacking from a psychological standpoint, from the top of it, about the mole stuff and not trusting his camp, and then he's attacking his character, saying that on this latest one, the one yesterday,
Not like us.
not like us. He's he's letting them know that you're a colonizer because you colonized music by going to Atlanta, getting with Future and Thug and like
people.
So he's playing
on music and the people.
Yeah,
like
and-
he's taking appropriating.
And then on Meet the Grams, he's really just having a therapy session with his whole family, which is it's all just diabolical psychology, and that's what I love about it because it's
but
like
it's all.
No, it's a lot of it's
what's
real.
crazy,
Those
if
parts
you
are
take
not
the-
a lot.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
no,
take
no,
the
not a
daughter
lot.
part out, it's still hit.
it's still it's still
And
hit.
that's
It's
another
good.
thing. I
It's
don't
still
like
hit.
that people make this, and this is my complaint. Like, you gotta complain about this shit, the way it's going out, and it's really just about the fans' reaction is what you're
That's
complaining
what I'm
about. I'm
saying.
complaining a little bit about that too. I don't like how they try to make it 2 things. One, a beef is not about making the best dance record, number 1.
No.
And a beef is not about the most salacious thing someone can drop about the other person. It's not always a reveal that makes
Yeah,
this
yeah.
person won
Well,
because
that's
of this.
Pusha T fault.
Yeah, it's Push T fault.
Pusha T set that standard, and that was amazing. And that tactic
Yeah.
and the way he did it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing. But it's not always about. I'm not looking at the whole song thinking, "Oh, how many reveals do we have?
Yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
had 3. Oh, Drake had 4
Yeah.
though, or whatever." That's not how I count who wins this. So both of those, when people looking for, listen, in my opinion, and they're gonna eat me on this. Maybe not. Kendrick dropped the 3 greatest diss songs of all time.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I disagree.
Kendrick dropped the 3
Nah,
great.
I
He dropped a mainstream
disagree.
greatest diss song with that first one.
Wait, which one?
With not well, whatchamacall was the first shot. Like
talking
that was the first shot. That but I don't count
There's a
that.
verse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one verse, but it's a part of this battle. But I don't count it as the first
Yeah.
diss song
Yeah.
necessarily. But Euphoria, greatest mainstream diss song of all time. You could battle me on.
Yeah,
it in a
yeah, you
second.
reaching.
Number 2, darkest movie-esque diss song
What,
of all
16?
time.
616?
No,
Which one?
Meet the Grams.
Oh, I thought
yeah,
you were
no,
going
no,
in
no.
order.
Darkest-
I thought
No,
you
I'm
were
not-
because you
I'm just
said
giving you
number
3
2.
greatest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with
in
you on
the
that.
category.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Now, this nigga gave us the greatest dance fucking beef fucking song ever. Diss song ever.
I
See
think,
me.
I think that one.
Tell me.
I think that one wash away. Meet the Grams.
Meet the
No.
Grand, I'm with you on Meet
I'm
the
with
Grand.
all 3. I think all 3
Nah,
are
it's not
legacy.
Not.
Legacy.
Ether, you
And
cannot
I think
replace
all 3
Ether. You
beat
can't
out everything
You
Drake.
can't.
Nah.
You can't replace Ether.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You can't
Nah.
tell me he doesn't have better bars in there than Nas. See me on it. Compare the bars, the lyrics back to back. I'm telling
Ether
you,
just
he's
different.
dropped the best bars, the most different styles, the best. He didn't spend one time like Tupac 1 verse on the joint. He got all verses. He got at least 3, 2 to 3 on each.
I mean, Nas that all.
Nas had that too, but it listen to them back to back.
But
Go read the lyrics back to back.
I'm still going
and
Ether.
look how many quadruple entendres that nigga has on every line.
It's definitely
it's
lyrics
crazy.
In there. But I can't meet the gram. I can't put that over Ether. Like
yes, you can, but you will in time. In 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you gonna come back to me and you gonna be like
Thanos?
yo, man, I ain't gonna lie.
No, but
I'm telling you
but
now.
I agree with you.
All of you,
but look,
all of you are gonna come back to me
this.
and be like, yo, Kendrick really has the top 3 diss tracks of all time.
But can we go and maybe in time that we may not even listen to these?
Yeah,
like
we might not.
Ether has been a mainstay. Like that set the standard. When Ether came out, that's the first time I ever heard like a straight up.
Let me make this clear. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Not anymore. If you took it out.
No. I said what you just said was it made the standard. I absolutely agree in that fact. It did meet the standard. This set it off for like the top of the top. And I still love Jay-Z's whatchamacallit too. Takeover. I love both of those songs.
I think Ether washed
I'm telling you, as a fan of Jay-Z and Nas, a nigga that grew up on that, I was there for the Biggie and Tupac beef. I was there.
We were in third grade.
Exactly. And I was following that motherfucker through and through. I remember the day he died.
I was Tupac.
There was a super Tupac fan that came crying in my school, nigga.
Tupac through and through. That's what made me want tattoos.
So all that Dipset beefs, Jay-Z, G-Unit. I've been through a lot of these motherfuckers, and you motherfuckers ain't gonna tell me shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it right now. In 5 years, y'all gonna come back and say this nigga got the 3 greatest diss songs of all time.
I won't say that.
Of all time.
I'll say he has one of them. And the one I said, Meet the Grams is number 3 for me.
Yeah, Meet the Grams is in there for sure.
Ether number 1, Hit 'Em Up number 2, Meet the Grams number 3.
By numbers, by it's already proven. So by numbers, you're gonna see. But
I mean, that
see,
makes
you
sense.
can't do that. You can't do that.
And then
you no, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm gonna tell you why you can't do that. Because the first thing this nigga said when Drake was dropping, you can't be talking about album sales and numbers and shit. That shit's lame to me. So don't bring up numbers.
You did
it's
say
over.
that. You did say
Do
that.
not bring up numbers on this. And it's a different day and age. It's streaming and shit. Don't do that.
And back to back was a Grammy nominated diss track, so you don't want to do that.
Say that again.
Back to back was a Grammy nominated diss track, so that's what I'm saying. You can't go.
What that got to do anything?
I'm just going by what you just said. I'm just.
But you saying if based on the numbers, that would be the top?
No, I'm just saying that would be.
No, but this is my thing.
Okay.
I'm not just counting numbers, but I think you do kind of take it a little bit into account.
Maybe.
I'm not
But
saying.
see, this is
I'm
exactly what I've been complaining about. When it's Kendrick, we go ride and say all of this. If it's
all right, fuck it. I'll take it back. Fuck it.
If I even seen this complaint now. People's like, why is he still talking to these other niggas on these records? All these niggas came at him. He got to get his shit up.
Not on that last one.
Kendrick
not
was
on that last one. He should have just concentrated on
going
Kendrick.
at 20 niggas and standing his own, y'all niggas would be holding him on a
But
pedestal
he did that already.
beyond this world.
On
and
this
saying,
last one, he shouldn't have done that again.
This the hardest shit ever.
No. On this last one, that's why I said Euphoria went so hard. Like
Euphoria didn't go that hard. It went hard.
Euphoria went hard as fuck.
It
Like we
had some
forget. The only reason we forget is because he upped it himself.
No, but I'm saying,
that's the only reason we forget. He upped it himself.
No, but like even when I go back and listen, I'm like this rides and I ride this all 3 of these. But you said the greatest of all, like
greatest of all time. Greatest of all time.
This is what I'm saying. This is
I'm
Twitter.
A fan.
This is
you can't.
But that's what I'm saying.
For sure.
I'm a fan. I place my stone, but at the same time,
I don't mind your take.
I don't lie though. But
I don't mind your take, but my issue with people saying that they just straight bias with it. If you a fan, I get it, but it's like straight bias where you ain't giving no credit going to the other side, no nothing,
even though
no
he getting
nothing.
crushed. This is why I gotta say, look, Drake did drop a good diss. Both of his diss songs were good, like really good, honestly. Let's keep it real.
Better than what I thought he was gonna come with.
What proved to me more than anything, the audacity Drake had to even step into this.
Yeah.
And I
First,
think
I don't
it's
even
not
think
just
he would have
audacity.
admitted this if I wasn't bringing my point.
What?
No, he
admitted
had
it.
a good diss track.
No, I disagree with that. He would have admitted
No.
that.
I wouldn't said his shit was shit. Even though I was talking shit to Rome last
no.
week saying shit, but before that I was saying it was pretty good.
Yeah, he did say that.
So I'm saying
I haven't heard this man listen to that track. I've been hearing Kendrick.
No,
coming
he
from
gotta
his
listen
house
to it.
all
I did
day.
listen to it. The
No,
newest-
not like you've been listening to Kendrick.
I've listened to all
day.
of them at least three times back to back to make sure. I would listen to Drake's and then I'll go back and listen to Kendrick's and then I'll go back and listen to Drake's again. I'm really trying to make sure I'm going to be a little side because I'm a fan. That's my team.
For sure.
West Coast niggas. You can't see West Coast niggas.
Man,
Every time a West Coast nigga getting beef, it's a problem for the whole world. It's a problem for the whole world. Everything gets blown up. Everything gets blown up. Ice Cube, a fucking
Hey, he started off.
Dr. Dre,
Vaseline.
Eazy-E, Tupac, The Game. That's why 50 Cent was like, just ignore him.
just ignore
Just
him.
ignore him. I don't need the whole
He's
West Coast
another one
against
that's
me.
diabolical. Like he gonna go there.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm saying.
Game
Don't
is
mess
gonna-
with these West
for
Coast
sure.
Game
niggas,
is gonna
man.
go there. Like
for
he
sure.
get crazy too if you want to
sure.
go into a beef.
And
Yeah, right
the
now,
idea that Canada nigga is gonna go
Drake
against
is getting mopped right now.
this
Like,
is
He
the
is
future.
Yeah, he
Drake
getting
is
mopped.
getting washed.
He getting
Drake
washed.
is losing.
It's
Yeah.
But you-
not
but-
even close, in my opinion. I've heard people say this is close. Now let me finish what I was gonna say.
Yep.
Drake's songs are good, They're really good. I even take it up to that stuff. Like if you don't hear Kendrick stuff, and we just said these are Drake's songs, and he dropped this first disses towards all these people. Like if this was the
Nah, for
first
sure.
shot,
Yeah,
he
yeah, for
shot.
sure.
He was like, "Fuck everybody, I'm just going at everybody." It would have been like, whoa.
Yeah.
But everything Kendrick drops after this nigga makes what Drake seem cute. Cute. It makes it seem cute.
I would put
Every time. And I'm just talking about from an emotional perspective. I play this one, I play that one. I play his, I play his. I'm like, this is Scorsese versus Nickelodeon right now. Like, that's how it makes it seem. Like, this is just playing. He playing on this nigga. And that last track, he was scapping all through that
that last rap a
goddamn
bop.
beat,
That's a bop.
nigga.
That last rap a bop.
We have to go to the club.
That's a bop.
Why don't we go to the club? We are in LA. We got to go to the
Nah, I'm
club.
not going
What?
to the
Come
club.
on, man. I got to hear that
I mean, you
song.
can
Go to the club.
Yeah, you can go
I
to
ain't
the
stop
club.
you going to
You
club.
gonna have me
know
go
I
to
don't
the
like
club
the
by
club.
myself.
Just go hit the bar. Go hit the bar.
I ain't going to a club by myself, bro. That's
It
weird.
goes back to my number one
You got me
point.
feeling like Drake out here.
It goes back to my point that everyone argued against. Why I wanted J. Cole. Why I wanted the J. Cole Kendrick instead of
No,
Drake.
no.
what?
I wanted to Drake Kendrick.
But
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
saying
But
based
why?
on
This is the
No,
battle
but-
of all battles right now.
no, but I'm saying if you saying it's Nickelodeon versus Scorsese, if you just a rap fan, if you really want the competition, a good game, like when the Super Bowl come on, unless it's your team, you don't want to see the team get blown out. That's boring. So you
But I
knew
don't-
that was
but-
gonna
but
happen.
But that's my
and it's
feeling,
blown
Cam.
out.
Drake fans also feel like
Yeah, Drake fans do,
I
yeah.
don't know if they still feel like he
Some of 'em
winning,
might.
but they,
I don't see that.
They feel
I
like
don't
he
see
right
that on
there.
my
If he just
timeline.
drop another one right now,
I don't see that
he'll be
on my
back.
timeline.
Because he definitely not.
But
winning.
that's why I wanted J. Cole, because I like that would honestly be the real competition for Kendrick.
From a
that's
lyrical
a
standpoint.
person
From a
that
lyrical
can, that
standpoint,
can possibly rap
yes.
with him.
Yeah, from
But
a
the
lyrical
issue
standpoint.
is, from the beginning, I know that beef isn't real.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't hate each
now
other.
I
They
know.
don't.
Now
Yeah, we
I
know.
know.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying before
Beforehand, yeah,
before it happened, I was saying
that
for
they don't have
No, he's just saying what he
any
hoping.
issue.
What he's hoping
no,
for.
I'm just saying, man. Before it happened, as this far as lyrical and actual sport of a good battle, like head to head, a good matchup, that would have been the one. Especially where J. Cole was at currently saying he the best, nobody wanted. I was like, this is the time to prove. I thought that was enough for him to go into this battle. Cause I was like, that's gonna be that's the ones we want to hear. I was like, I don't want it. The Drake thing, I know Drake gonna respond because it's Drake.
Yeah,
But it's not I didn't think it would be this as crazy as
Yeah,
this.
I didn't think it was gonna get this.
But I knew
Wow.
that Kendrick is elite lyricist over him. And Drake is a great rapper. That's what's crazy. He's
really good.
But J. Cole has closed the gap on Kendrick. And I still say
I still-
Kendrick.
Yeah.
I've been saying Kendrick over him, but
yeah.
that would have been the good battle.
And maybe it's I don't feel that one too is because I like them both.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I
I
like
get
them
it.
both, and,
but-
and like it's not. I can't jump in it. I don't. There's not too much of a side for me to pick. I mean,
But that's what
I
makes
guess
it
I'll be-
great. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
right.
That's what I want.
But
Like
it's
you
not
just,
greater than
you-
this.
you-
It's not villain versus good guy right now.
No,
This
no,
is the
it's
Rock
not.
versus-
It's
This is the
not-
Rock versus Triple H.
Because you love Kendrick and you hate Drake. That's why this is amazing.
But that's
for
why
you.
most people feel one side or the other.
But that's what I'm saying.
now.
Like, if you actually, because everyone's talking about the sport, the competition.
yes, they're rooting for their sides.
But I'm like,
This
J.
is-
Cole would have that would have been like some Nas and Jay-Z.
Right now it's
like
entertainment.
comparison because
I can
like
see
Jay-Z and Nas were
I don't even know
on
if
each
J.
other's
Cole
level
is that
of.
mean.
But that's what I'm saying right
but
now.
Stop. That's not what I'm saying, man.
But that
I'm just
takes-
talking about as
real beef takes a little bit
I
of
agree with all of that.
Yeah.
Take that out. I'm just saying skill level. Like Jay-Z and Nas was on each other's skill level.
I hear you.
That's why that was like, whoa, this is monumental. Drake and Kendrick aren't on the same skill level as rap.
But people believed otherwise.
Superstardom, yes, but not as skill level as lyricism. So J. Cole and Kendrick would have really been Jay-Z and Nas from an actual lyrical standpoint.
There's slap boxing, which is going on right now, which is entertaining.
Right.
It's slap boxing.
Like we would have been, my bad, my last point. We would have been anticipating way more. Oh, where's J. Cole? Like, 'cause these niggas is rapping. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's
like,
right now, like I said, it's slap box. You know those competitions where they just it's slap boxing. Well, I feel like where he's saying it would have been, you know, Tyson Holyfield. It would have been like
would've been an
it would have
even
been like
match.
boxing. Right now, it's entertaining. Niggas getting slapped around. It's getting niggas is getting just slapped. It's one side goes, bow. Other side goes back. And right now, Kendrick loaded up 3 big ass slaps and it hit him 3 times. So
I feel you. I just I guess the closest thing I could say is if I think we might have talked about this once, but like it's like Andre 3000 being in a diss. You know what I'm saying? Like or a beef battle. You know what I'm saying? If I heard Andre 3000 was in a beef, a part of me would be like, oh man,
but you gotta wait and see.
I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want. Not that I expect him to lose.
No,
by any means.
you're just saying.
I'm just like I don't want him.
The reason
that's
why
not
I
how
think
I
that's a
picture
bad take,
Andre
though.
3000 like that because
But Andre never talked
The reason,
like that. He never talked
Andre
like that,
never
though.
been saying, I'm the best nigga.
Yeah,
no
he never
nigga
talked
wanted
like
with
that.
me. He never said that.
Yeah.
So we don't look at him for this. We don't, like Childish Gambino, amazing artist. They don't look at him to be beefing. He don't be talking like that.
Yeah, he don't talk
But
like
J.
that, yeah.
Cole been talking like that. He been talking spicy.
No, but what
So-
you say spicy is just big talk. I mean, it's like it's
Nah,
not like it's
nah,
targeted
nah.
at anybody.
No,
Yeah,
no.
It's
but
big
he's
talk.
he's telling
Like,
these rappers,
talk big
y'all
talk
niggas
all
don't
the
want
time.
me. Any nigga on this track, I'm the reaper. I'm gonna
guess,
kill
I
him.
guess, fine.
So when you got the chance,
Yeah.
especially when you've been held as number 3 per se in the whole conversation this whole time, you had the opportunity of a lifetime to take the crown from both, and it was just set up so perfectly for him.
I see it the opposite. It was set up
Set
perfectly
up
for Drake
so
in
perfectly
this.
for him to have this battle with Kendrick, and we would have got a monumental like lyricism.
But you don't know if it would have been as great of a battle.
I'm just saying it would have been
It could have been
even.
elite lyricists, but
Yes.
that doesn't mean a great battle. That doesn't mean a great battle. There are plenty of battle rappers in
I can
people
only
in
go
the-
with history. Jay-Z and Nas was a great battle.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
Jay-Z and now. How many? There's so many other elite rappers that have their little beefs in the street. It was on mixtapes, but it just go away.
But it wasn't
because it's not like
It wasn't to this
but look,
pinnacle.
this is crazy.
What's comparison? Those were the 2 top at their time.
Yeah, that was
J.
good.
Cole and Kendrick are 2 top of their time.
No. Then he's not. Drake is. Drake is. No. Stop. If you look at who's Michael Jackson of this generation, who the fans are rooting for, right? Half the fans are Drake. So Drake is looked at as the biggest rapper in the game.
He is the biggest rapper.
Exactly.
Numbers wise.
So
Yes.
this is Muhammad Ali versus. This is Rumble in the Jungle. This is the biggest event ever. Like Cole is a quiet number 3 who we think has all this ability in him. And he shows on rap, but either he's not that type of guy, or it just hasn't yet to be seen for him to fully reach his whatever it needs to be. Or we never need to see him in a beef. I don't need Cole to ever be in a beef.
No, you
I like
can't.
him
No,
a lot,
no,
but
no.
I don't need him to be in a beef. I like him
I
talking
don't
big
want him
talk.
to be in a beef for
I
the
like
sake of
listening to his
beef, but
music
no
while
greater,
riding
no
around.
rapper that's been considered one of the greats lyrically in the top 5s and all that in their generation has ever escaped beef.
Andre.
It just hasn't
You
happened.
just said Andre.
That's different.
He's saying that's his opinion. No,
That's my opinion.
Yeah, he's saying that's his opinion.
That's my opinion.
He didn't say
that's
every-
my favorite. Him and Tupac are my favorite rappers. I think he's like lyrically above
What are
all
you
these
saying?
niggas.
You saying that he's not top
But I'm
No,
five?
saying-
everybody not putting him.
Yeah,
up
not
there.
everybody
But a lot
put
of
him
people-
up there.
But not like they
Not
doing
like
J.
they-
Cole
they'll
and
put these
Kendrick
niggas
and,
up there.
Yeah, they're not putting
Like when
him
I
up
hear
there.
these lists,
Yeah.
it's Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas.
We putting
4
him in
straight
there.
up, 4 right there. I put Andre in there because I think he's above most of these niggas. But J. Cole in this generation is huge.
Yeah, he's
and he's
huge.
known
He's
to rap.
huge.
This was a moment for him.
Yeah,
And I agree with him because I feel him with this whole like I've been off the beef. Like I'm tired of it already, honestly. Before even Kendrick came out, I was tired of it before Taylor made.
Bruh,
I came on here.
You understand? After you said that, this became the most entertaining beef of all time.
It's very
But
entertaining,
yeah,
for
if you're
sure.
a Kendrick fan, straight up Kendrick fan.
It's
I don't know.
entertaining for Drake fans too.
Let's look at it like this: history. You gotta imagine yourself kind of futurist. Like when we look back on it, this is gonna be one of the
it's gonna
most
be a moment.
entertaining.
No, it is a
First
moment.
social
For sure.
media biggest beef like to take over. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, this
And
is a
back to
moment.
back drops and the lyricism from both sides. Because like I said, Drake did good. You know, he did really good for his 20 riders. He did. But as a song, each one of those like it kind of go hard. Even though second one I got like. I felt like it became
It's one that
cumbersome
people
towards
missing too. He dropped another one that people
On
just
Instagram?
missing. Yeah, that little when he flipped
It's
Kendrick
flaming,
thing.
yeah. I was still. It's just like that was cool. Okay, like you hear that, it's like
Your
I-
first reaction was already it.
because
You
I'm
tried to
thinking
flip it.
because I'm thinking from the mind of already listening to Kendrick's. But if I go back before I listen to Kendrick's shit, I'd be thinking that's a good reaction to something. Like that's a good little thing to do in a beef. To mock your opponent. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is a good tactic. Was it a good song to me? I don't really think so. I listened to it.
Well, it wasn't meant to be a song.
Yeah,
it was meant to be.
But he put bars on it too. He put bars on it.
I only heard it once. I honestly can't remember. I just.
But even if you
is
take
he
each
mocking?
song for song, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree, you take, let's say that one you barely heard, right? That Family Matters one, that part of Family Matters on Instagram. Did you hear that?
The part of Family Matters? I thought it was.
Yeah,
the,
he did a flip.
He did where he mocked Kendrick's
when Kendrick
bite?
was on Take Care, that
yeah,
verse.
yeah.
He mocked that.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, maybe I
Rapping
didn't
as
hear that one.
Kendrick.
Okay, maybe I didn't hear that one.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
think
like
I
a
heard that one.
vibey thing, and he does
Gotcha.
it for a little bit, for like a minute, and then he
then-
starts rapping bars a little
Okay,
bit on it.
okay. I ain't
But
hear
it's
that
it's just very like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, whatever.
The weakest one out of all of Kendrick's is probably the 616.
And that destroys that one. You see what I'm
I-
saying?
yeah, I didn't hear that one, so I-
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you didn't hear about it, but
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that destroys that one.
But that was not meant to be. You
go
can't even
one-
throw that in there. That's not meant to be an actual like.
Well,
rollout. It was
whichever
just a
one,
parody.
to me, if you match up each one against themselves, whichever the ones that match up, I just think Kendrick wins on every.
No, he do. He
Yeah,
do.
no, he do. Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm not. Nobody's arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
argue
saying- I'm
when you
just
say the
arguing
greatest
that-
of all time.
I'm
Right,
definitely
yeah,
arguing
I'm
that. You
but
tripping already.
What?
You
those
drinking the
three
Yeah,
diss tracks.
You said
because
the
616
three
don't
best.
need to be in there if you're gonna do greatest of all time.
No,
That's,
no.
Yeah,
Meet
No,
the
I didn't say
Grand?
16.
no, you said all three.
No, that's 4. I
No.
said the 3. I said the first one, Euphoria. I said meet the
Meet the Grams, yeah.
Meet the Grams, and this one.
Not like us.
So
Not
now,
like
so
us.
take off 616.
Yeah, I didn't count that. I said these 3.
I
The
still
main 3.
disagree.
616 to me is like a jab
Okay,
mid punch.
okay, okay.
That's
Still
his.
disagree.
He
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
that on Instagram, whatever. You still disagree?
Absolutely.
You-
Meet the Grams is in the.
Meet the Grams is in there for
I
sure.
can't say for everybody. For me,
Yeah, for
it's
me,
in my
it's in
top
there,
3
yeah.
disses
It
of
may at
all
least top
time.
five,
that's
at
fine.
least.
But when you say those 3 of all time,
Yeah.
if you say for you,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah,
No.
But if
for
you say
everybody.
for everybody,
Yeah, for
that's
everybody.
that's where I'm disagreeing.
Yeah, that's
Why?
crazy.
Because
that's crazy.
it's ridiculous.
You don't have a good argument for it.
That's
Ether.
crazy.
Holla at me.
Ether.
5 years.
Ether.
5 years.
It's been 20 since Ether.
5 years. Holla at me.
It's been 20 for
Yeah,
Ether.
but it took
Ether.
time for Ether to become considered the greatest of all time.
No, it
too.
didn't.
It
Soon as
wasn't
that shit
immediate,
dropped.
nigga.
Soon
People,
as that shit
people
dropped.
loved it, but it took
Soon
time
as
for
that
it to be
shit dropped,
considered.
that's it.
That's what I'm saying. 5 years.
I'm
Soon as that
listening.
shit
I'm
dropped,
listening
that
to
was
hit
it.
them up more. I'm gonna go back and listen to you for. I'm be honest with you.
It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
What you mean?
But when you listen to the songs back to that, you're gonna be like, this is a better, well-structured song.
No,
Better
I
in
might
every
not.
way.
I might
You're
like-
gonna be like, this is better actually in every way than.
But
might
you
not.
Hit
just
'em
said
up.
it. It ain't about
Then
if
hit
it's
'em up. It's
structured, if it's
everything.
that.
It's the
about
energy, the-
It's
if it's
everything.
about what
Yeah.
the energy.
So
is.
I'm gonna go and hit them up.
Tupac ain't give me enough verses on that.
That's fine.
Kendrick destroyed them on the number of verses. What? He destroyed him lyrically.
You are a professional.
Honestly, be
Go
real. Like
post-
Kendrick destroyed Tupac
I
lyrically
said for
on that
me.
song.
Yeah,
Of course, right?
Yeah.
And I think that shit go as a singular
But we
diss track
always
to
say
one
Tupac
person.
is not the most
Yeah, we've
lyrical
never said
rapper,
that.
but that don't change the
Exact-
fact
right.
he brought this energy
Right.
that you need from
Right.
Kendrick.
What I'm
Where
telling
you
you
think
is-
Kendrick get the energy from? He
And
get that from Pac.
energy,
And that
exactly.
energy.
He still
But-
has that energy.
And then
he
shock
still has the
value.
energy Pac had on that
And
song.
then the shock value, like hit him up and Ether.
Holla at me in
Them
5 years.
just
5 years, y'all.
different.
Come here, I'm gonna have more
gonna
great.
agree-
5
I'm
years,
not
we
gonna
may
agree
not
with
even
you.
be
No,
li-
yeah,
I'm not gonna agree with you.
Oh yeah.
5 years, we may not even be listening to
Yeah,
these.
to be
Do you
honest.
see that world?
You don't listen to Ether every day. You don't listen to
Nobody
all
listens to
Exactly.
every day. But I'm just saying,
we
you
gonna
can
listen to it. We're not gonna
Can
be
we
listening
see?
to this
Can you
every
see
day.
a world where 5 years we not even talking about those tracks?
No. This is too much of a big mark on hip hop. And I'm not even playing around.
I'm not
when I
talking
say
about the
that.
mark it made, because all of them made a mark. I'm saying this is the actual tracks, like
Yeah, because this
like
is gonna make people go.
Pusha T made a mark. Nobody listening to it.
What?
Nobody
Cam,
going-
I went
the
back
story-
the other day
Nobody
and
going-
listened to it. That shit
No,
is
you
the
went-
I went back
hardest
the other day
shit.
listening to Ether. Like,
Yeah,
what we
that's what-
saying here?
that's what
But
we saying.
nobody really listened to Story 80 whatever,
Added on.
Adidon, whatever like that.
Cam, everybody's bringing that up within this beef.
Well, right now,
Everybody-
but I'm saying without it,
People are saying that's one of the greatest diss tracks ever
No,
as
that's
well.
that's insane. Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane that the story of Adidon
Yeah,
is
it's-
over Ether
Are
and
you-
over.
I didn't say
hit 'em
over
up.
Ether.
Oh, okay, I
I
thought
didn't
that's
say
what you
that.
meant.
I didn't
Okay.
say the greatest. I said
Okay.
it's one
Well,
of the
okay,
top
okay.
greatest. It's one
It's
of the
in there.
greatest.
Okay.
I haven't heard
diss
people
songs
say
of
that,
all
but
time.
I guess.
You crazy, dog.
I haven't heard nobody say that,
Y'all
but they
crazy,
said it's a
dog.
good track.
Nigga, go back and like
Because
that,
for me,
that
from what I said
that
from-
put a hole in the earth, nigga.
From Story
Drake had to
80
go get what's his name from that boogeyman from Texas to stop the whole fucking shit.
Oh, to Jay Prince.
Story-
So he had to go get that nigga from Texas. Why isn't he? What is he doing right
Kendrick proved what I always said about Story 80 Is
Adidon.
that whatever this shit, that Pusha T diss track,
now? Yes.
the impact of revealing shit, that was immaculate. All of that.
yeah, for
but the
sure.
way he rapped on there,
Who?
Pusha T.
Yeah, yeah.
The flow and everything, that was weak.
You
Infrared.
Crazy. You crazy. dog.
Infrared is because
No, the
when
flow was
Pusha,
weak.
because when let me say my point.
go ahead.
Because when Pusha T rap, I'm a fan of Pusha T. He get dark, like he got these beats. Like what he did on Infrared is what I expected him to do on that. Because Infrared was kicked it off to get Drake to respond, and that was like, yo, that shit went in. Then when he responded, the beat weak, he ain't really rapping like that. Kendrick showed him how to do it on Meet the Grams. That's how you reveal
That shit
and
was
still
hard.
have a good flow and a good beat.
That shit was hard.
That shit was hard. Meet the
Cam,
Grams was
Cam.
hard. Pusha T Story 80 on that beat is whatever. His flow is not what I expect of Pusha T.
Cam.
He just basically talking
Are you
on there.
kidding me right
yes,
now,
you are.
dog?
I'm kidding you, I guess, if that's how you feel.
This
because
nigga
it's,
said 666.
No, that's fine.
I got the
I'm not
double flow.
questioning
That
it.
boy is 666.
No,
I'm not
He
questioning
talking
what
about
he's
his
saying.
best friend's about to die,
No,
nigga.
that's fine.
You
That's-
don't listen,
You said
man.
dark. That
You
is
don't listen.
No,
dark.
he talking about his
The
flow,
beat,
the way
his
he
flow,
was
the
flowing.
beat and the flow. What
was
Pusha
hard
T,
as fuck.
He's just saying he expect more from Pusha.
I
That's all.
expect more
That's
from
that's
Pusha T. From what when I heard Infrared, I said, "Yo, this shit is crazy." And then Drake responded to that. And then he came with Story 8. When I saw that, I said, "This is about to be dark. This shit about to be crazy."
Because I
And
even
then
said
when
Pusha
heard
T
it,
had one of the best
I'm like-
albums last or
I'm like,
before last.
I'm like, okay, the actual diss track is effective. The bars he is saying are good, but the flow, the delivery was not. The flow and delivery was not good.
I
The
don't-
beat was
that is-
whatever.
That's a complete lie to me. But if
Yeah,
that's
fine.
what you believe.
But
'cause that's-
everything else was great about it.
everything about
but
that
the
song
flow
was
and the
hard.
delivery of what Pusha T, how he can rap, that wasn't up to Pusha T. So he was just basically talking.
and it was hard. Okay, either or, whether you take that or not, it still goes down as one of the greatest diss songs of all time. I don't hear any. If you're talking about, you don't hear people talk about that song. I don't hear anybody talk about Drake's that
You hear-
Infrared. I don't hear anybody talk
that's
about
Pusha
that.
T song.
That's
Or,
Pusha T.
what's that song you talking about?
That be, me and him talk about it all the time. That shit hard. If
I
you go
don't-
back
I
and
don't-
listen,
I don't
go
know
back
who
and
brings
listen
that
to
up
what
or
he
who
said. Go back and listen.
I'm sure it's hard,
It
but
is
this is the
hard.
problem. You could go back, but the impact between that time, I just haven't heard anybody refer to that. If you're comparing the two, this is way more talked
I'm not
about as a
comparing
diss
the
record.
two. I'm just telling you, his delivery and beat was not good. Everything else was good about it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like Pusha T
Ain't
is a elite rapper.
This ain't
So-
about Pusha T anyway.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be
yeah,
talking about Kendrick.
So
but,
it's like
whatever.
I expected more. And
We just
Kendrick showed him
disagree
how
on
to
that.
do it.
Yeah, Kendrick D.
And meet the grams.
Just because Kendrick is 1,000 times better than anybody I think right now, he is the chosen one. That don't matter to me. He's better than a rapper than most rappers ever, to be honest with you.
Yes.
So to say he taught Kendrick taught him how to do it, I mean, Kendrick will teach everybody how to do this shit then. I mean, that's not a big takeaway. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big takeaway to say Kendrick showed him how to do it.
I'm just
better.
speaking my
Of course
truth. How
he
you
would.
spoke your truth, saying these the
I'm
best
speaking
three.
the
I'm just
truth.
speaking my truth.
Top 3 all time, 5 years. Holla at me.
That's fine.
All right.
If it's your opinion, that's fine.
No, for everybody.
No,
Yeah,
not for
that's
everybody.
where you got
it can't be
pushed
for
back.
everybody.
That's
That's where we
crazy.
got pushed back.
I'm gonna put it in the Wikipedia. Give me a password.
You not erasing ether and hit them
Yeah,
up out of
that's
there that
crazy.
easy.
No, they number 4 and 5 now.
Nah,
number
that's
4 and
crazy.
5.
Nah, you
It's
tripping.
official.
That's crazy.
Yep, it's official.
You tripping.
It's official.
I mean,
What Jay-Z
your
put up
book.
a picture of what's his name in a ballerina costume, whatever.
Oh, you talking about Prodigy?
Prodigy and about that was considered one of the greatest things. Now this nigga calling Drake a pedophile. Do you know how big of a difference that is, nigga? You want to go dark and deep and
Absolutely.
for y'all that love
He
the
watched
T
him.
part of the shit. This is just crazy.
He
This
killing
is
him right
crazy.
now.
But we got
This
we
is
got
a
we
murdering.
got to check fact.
My thing is, what
I wanna
is?
go
Because
to
then
the club.
Kendrick's wife beater or something, so it's like
You gotta
they
go.
just as bad.
I just want to
They
be able to
both
go to the
hypocrites there.
club to yell out.
Why you skip over that though?
What you
The
say
wife
about-
beater's part.
That was good. I mean,
No,
that
no,
was
no, no,
You
no,
see
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no, no.
That's
That's a
exactly
reveal.
what the internet do.
No, that's a reveal.
You like
That's a
he's a
reveal.
pedophile. I mean, that was
Wait,
cool.
wait.
That was cool. That's what I'm
There's
saying. That's my
articles
only
from
issue.
2015 that he had a domestic violence dispute.
And there's
that they
also
handled.
said that she lied. She had to pay back half the money. So we don't know
That's-
what is what
Well, I
is.
don't know.
That's a
And
reveal.
then
You-
it's
But to me,
then
but
it's
the
reports
reason
are saying
why-
the Vegas thing.
Because if you tell me somebody's having domestic dispute, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 real with you, Cam. All these rappers hit their women. Every one of them fight their women. Are you gonna tell me no?
No.
When
I mean,
there's
I don't
a
know that
TV,
to be true.
nigga, there's a TV show with
know.
Blueface and Krishan Rock. They fight every week, and everybody loves
No,
it.
no, no.
All these people talking
I
about,
don't love
I don't love it either. I
No,
hate
I
that
don't watch
shit.
that shit.
But it happens, and we ain't saying nothing about it. Ain't nobody going to.
But you gotta look at
said
who they
something about
talking
Kendrick.
about.
Fuck
No,
it.
you gotta look at who they talk.
Yeah, but you know
but-
what's worse than that? Touching children.
No, for
So
sure.
it
I'm not
immediately.
saying.
So
But
what
we
I'm
don't
telling
know.
what I'm telling you is that trumps that so much. I barely for you to ask me that is like
No,
Kendrick
because-
hitting
no.
or getting a fight with his girl. Okay,
No,
I
there's a
guess
lot of women
That's
that-
a big thing.
Here's
now
no,
let me
but
make.
because you react saying pedo, and I say beating his wife. Well,
That's a
that's
big
what I'm
thing.
saying. That's exactly what I was explaining. The internet's doing. Like that's a big
That's not a
thing.
small
That's not a
thing.
small thing. You
when
just say you
no,
take
no.
pedo for true.
I'm sorry.
and take
it's a
allegations of
smaller
beating
thing
for no.
in comparison to that.
It
I'm sorry.
don't-
That's the darkest thing in
You
society.
can't cancel, but you can't
that we didn't
But you,
cancel.
cancel.
Now,
yes,
I'm not
I agree.
canceling that. I'm not
Pedophilia,
canceling
messing with
that.
children
Absolutely,
is the
it's trash.
worst.
It's the
And-
worst.
But you
part of
can't
me-
cancel this.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
beats.
yeah.
That's hypocrite. I'm just saying they both hypocrites.
But it
if this is
happens
true.
so much in hip hop. You know, Dr. Dre just got sued. She got a $250 million. All of them walk away with money, and all this stuff's happening.
Yeah,
I just
but
think that
what
that's a norm.
No, but it's
Like,
different for who Kendrick is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
Dr. Dre, people been saying it's a fuck
Jay-Z,
nigga.
all these niggas,
They've been
all
saying
of
people.
them.
We got video
I don't know.
images of Jay-Z mushing women.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. All
but
of them
listen
have
what
that.
he's
And
saying.
now I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Yes, but
what I'm
it's
saying
for
is,
who the person is, though. That makes a difference.
It does.
Kendrick is
Cam,
known
but
to
it's
be
not
this. Yes, it is.
It's not comparable to that.
If you
saying
if you hear
it's not
Kodak Black
comparable,
beat his
bro.
woman, it's terrible. But no
Yeah,
one's
but-
shocked by it.
Exactly.
But if Kendrick is beating his wife,
Right.
that's a big reveal.
After saying all
not
these
as
things.
big as that. It's just not. It's not.
But we don't know if
comparable.
it's true or
That's what I'm
not.
saying.
But I'm just saying for
Yeah,
you to
we don't
downplay
know
it is crazy.
either's true. Yeah,
That's what
I
we're
agree.
saying. Yeah.
So
That's
I'm just
what we
saying
say.
it's not bigger than if
No,
this
but
is true or
but
not
you just
true.
you can't just downplay
You
somebody
can't
beating their
downplay it.
wife. That's wild to downplay that.
I'm only downplaying it in comparison. If we're comparing hip hop, now don't take this as I'm pushing like
No, I know
that's
that. I know
horrible.
that.
If people
But I'm
beating
just
their
telling you
girl.
what the
I'm
internet.
just-
That's what
I'm
the
telling you
internet's
what-
doing. Exactly what you did.
But
That's
the
what I'm saying.
world
That's the
is
issue.
what the world is. If they watching that type of shit, hip hop has notoriously had this all throughout this shit. I see Fabulous always getting into it. They find a way to move on. Dr. Dre got it. They find a way to move on. Such and such got into it.
It's about who it
I don't
is,
know
though.
if anybody's died. I hope no woman has
Yeah,
died
of course
or
not.
has severely gotten
But it's
injured
about
by
who the
something like
person
this.
is, though. That makes a difference.
I understand it makes him look worse because a lot of people feel like he's Jesus, even though he says he comes from. I don't know. It's just weird to me. He's a rapper, okay? Like, they have a lot of problems, and the biggest thing is Kendrick admits this stuff. He says it. He says he goes through all these problems with his wife, problems, with his,
But did he admit beating his wife?
I'm not sure if he did.
Or his
I'm
wife
not
having
sure.
a kid with another. We don't know. I don't know any
That's
of this
what I'm
stuff.
saying.
I don't know any
Now, I'm
of
not
these
even gonna
things.
lie. That just went so over my head. Like, not over my head, but I just thought it was just such a okay.
But you
is
can't-
that
This is the
speculation?
internet.
But
It
you
was what I'm
can't-
talking
they're
about
all
in the
speculation.
beginning.
No, but I'm
It's
just saying.
all speculation, and y'all run with what Kendrick say as fact almost. But soon as Drake say something,
Yeah.
I don't know. That went over my. I don't know.
Like, you gotta
but
stand
if
back and look
Kendrick
at
said it
both
to him and
sides.
said, "Hey, your son is with it's Chubbs." Oh my God, y'all niggas, this Chubbs
But
baby, y'all would
did
go
do that.
crazy.
People
y'all
did
would
do
go
that.
crazy.
Your
No,
fans
not.
did do that.
No,
Your fans
I'm
did
a fan
that.
of both.
No, you're a
I'm a
Drake
fan of both.
Your fans did that.
I'm a fan of Drake, but I said
Your
from the
fans did
beginning,
that.
We've been
Kendrick's a
talking
better
very
rapper.
sensible about
I said
both sides.
Kendrick was going to win
I
this
haven't.
battle. So how am I?
I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. Like you proving exactly my first point.
No, rewind the tape. 5 years.
Not top 3. That's wild. That's,
5 years.
That's
5
wild
years.
for
Top
everybody.
3, all time.
That's
Everybody.
wild.
Okay, let's switch it. Kendrick is winning. Kendrick got the better
Yeah, for sure.
songs.
For sure.
What can Drake do to come back?
He got killed him.
What can Drake do to come back?
I'm honestly, I
Like,
don't
what
know.
if
It
Drake-
might be over, like low key. Like I don't really know.
Because I see 2 things possibly happening.
Okay.
If he did plant this mole and he baited him, this next track got to reveal all that.
Because he said he put on his story that he hadn't pushed the red button yet.
So he has to reveal.
Drake put it on his story.
Because he
after the win.
always been talking about he got this red button. After,
So that wasn't the red button?
no, he said he's always been talking about this red button. So he put on the story like a finger and it hadn't hit it was like this red. So I
That's
don't
another
know.
thing, man. I'm tired of all this story shit, man.
But that's
Just drop that
Don't do that.
shit.
Don't do that. Because you love Pimpin' Curly and 50 Cent and all his antics when he beef.
Pimpin'
You used to
Curly.
love all that. So
It's
don't do that
It's a different
now.
situation when you're down, nigga. Come on.
He
Like,
do it when he up. He do it when he down. You
Yeah, he
want him
did-
to
he did
stop
both.
when he
But-
down? That'd be lame.
Like, there's a lot of things he's done that if I was on Drake's team, I would be like, let's just that last song, let's just give all the bars to Kendrick. Let's just you did the other people on the last one. Let's focus on Kendrick. Just get him out of here. Focus on him. Number 2, all this Twitter shit, nigga. Focus in the studio with the bars. If you have another way, like I like the video idea of him crushing the car. Like I thought the idea with the video, that's something like we would have done. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah, the Kung Fu action flick is still here, but it's important because with Chime, we're getting Taekwondo, if you feel what I'm saying. We tapped in right now, all right? No monthly fees or maintenance fees when it comes to Chime. And it's over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. Who you know out here got 60,000 fee-free ATMs? You need to stop playing around with Chime, okay? Look, this is how it works, man. Set up direct deposit into your Chime account. After qualifying direct deposit of $200, Chime will notify you to enroll in SpotMe. With an activated debit card, Chime will spot you up to your limit when you exceed your balance, okay? Your next direct deposit is applied to your negative balance, so stop playing. Chime never changes fees or interest for using SpotMe, and that's why we use it over here at The Trap. I think right there I had said something to Amanuel. Probably hit the button, but he didn't want to listen. So make sure you take control of your finances and say goodbye to monthly fees. We don't like monthly fees, all right? We don't like none of that. Open your account in minutes at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime. It feels like progress, and let's progress back into the show. We out.
that's like, creative. He got creative. He did shot a music video. I don't know who the white dude was at the end. Was he?
Yeah, I
is he
don't know.
some
I don't know
killer
who
or
that is.
something?
I don't know who that is.
I'm assuming
not
everything
diving
was
deep in.
subliminal. There was a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
subliminals, but at least the car crushing of Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a cool tactic, but the internet just like every time the only person I keep thinking of is Meek Mill. Niggas can't get Meek Mill to shut up on the internet half the time.
I would
when
have
he's
an
down.
issue
Like,
with it
just
if he
stop,
wasn't
man.
dropping music.
Yeah, he's dropping music.
Because everyone like, drop music. He dropping music. Let him do what he do. Because everybody else
So I
do it.
should be
50
cool.
Cent, 50 Cent do it. You love Pimpin' Curly. You used to love that shit.
I love Rick
You love
Ross,
all
too.
that. Yeah, you love
Rick Ross.
That's what I'm-
Every
like,
time a new song drop, I'm going to Rick Ross page. I'm dying my
That's what
ass
I'm
off,
saying.
nigga.
Like the bias of it shit. It's like he can't do it,
pushing
but
a red
everybody else
button
can do it.
emoji is like
No, but,
you-
but it's the
but it don't matter.
it's because he's been talking about, like, he had a song called Red. Like, so for everybody who's been following this thing, even Kendrick fans would be like, so what's this red button that Drake got now? Because it's the thing. Like, that's what is this red button that he.
But here's the thing. All right, let me get
Should've
back.
dropped the
Let me
song right
get
after.
it back. So he could come out and spin all this like I planted the mold.
Yeah.
He got to prove it. Blase blah.
Yeah.
That's one. Or it could just keep getting worse. They saying Kendrick may drop tonight. It could keep getting worse, and everyone turn against Drake, and that usually happens to every big person. They tear you down, and then he gonna make a big comeback years later at some point.
This one gonna
when
be
people
tough,
miss
though.
him.
yeah,
This one gonna be tough because
If you
now,
are
it used to
Kelly
be
in it
kind of
up.
like, oh, I took a picture with Drake, or like used to be that. I don't know if it's gonna have that
this
same.
accusation beats out any accusation you could say.
What
about a man.
accusation?
The pedo.
Yeah.
He's saying like so.
Sham pedo poppy.
So it's gonna be.
I mean, you gotta prove that.
So-
man.
But that's the part of the big beef.
But yeah, it's gonna
causing
affect. It's
people
gonna
to change.
affect. It's gonna affect a lot. So I don't. That's why I'm like genuinely. I'm not sure what this red button is. I'm not sure how he
But
responds.
he can come back. People always come back.
No, people
And
always come back.
gonna
I just
pull
don't know
for-
what the next song would be.
R. Kelly,
it's
R. Kelly
bigger
had
than the
fans
music,
at the
honestly.
courtroom, and
I
we
mean, no,
know
for
he's
sure.
a pedophile.
No, yeah, he did.
So
he
you
did.
But that's
think
what I'm
this
saying. Drake has a
allegations?
strong fan
You
No, for
think
base.
sure,
allegations
for
of a
sure.
pedophile? If someone can't come back from?
No, I
When
ain't
you
saying he
got
can't
someone
come
who
back.
actually is.
I'm just
Depends
not
if
sure
he turns
what he
out to
gonna
be
do.
Diddy shit and he gets raided for real, then there's gonna
mean,
be a whole other host of issues
Yeah,
he
for
got to
sure.
worry about outside of this beat. And that's why I already think it's there. Because if this shit, like, this is big accusations.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Big
Like, to
accusation,
me-
for sure.
It's almost like Kendrick don't have to do anything else now.
I mean, he don't.
He don't.
He don't.
He
like
don't.
this accusation, it's up
Unless
to
Drake
Drake
respond,
to
like-
prove him wrong. There's nothing Drake can say right now.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know.
But we don't know- we don't know that.
Tell me, how do you play? Listen, you could come out with video proof of Kendrick doing that. We still got to come back to you about pedophilia.
For sure. I mean, yeah.
I might have to bleep this out.
Yes, but
it's like,
but we ain't just gonna address if you get the video footage
of
now.
course,
that just we gotta brush that to the
it's
side.
not gonna be brushed to the side. It's got to be addressed somehow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He has a better chance. Kendrick has a better chance of addressing what's it called?
Abuse?
House abuse. What is it called?
But he
Domestic
hasn't.
abuse.
Domestic abuse.
He hasn't addressed none of it. The only thing he
Hold on,
addressed
let
was
me
the
finish.
slave thing.
Kendrick has a better chance of getting over addressing spousal abuse in a song over Drake going after pedophilia.
So
He
basically,
had, addressing pedophilia.
so basically, if Kendrick come out and say, "I didn't do it," that's it.
he gonna come out singing "I didn't do it."
No, I
I'm
said if
saying in
Kendrick
a
come
song,
out rapping saying, "I didn't do it" in the song.
it's gonna be. That's weird. How do you do that?
No, he's
I
saying-
Wait,
didn't
I'm
do
saying
it.
what
He's
you
saying if
saying.
Ken-
No, I'm
he's saying
saying
if
if Kendrick
Kendrick-
came out rapping, "I didn't do it" about the abuse. We just good
With
now.
video proof?
No. Oh, you saying with the video proof?
Yeah,
I thought you meant this now.
No,
because I'm talking about now.
I was saying if
Okay.
there was video proof or whatever.
Oh, if video proof.
yeah,
then.
you gotta address that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying he has a better chance of getting out of that situation. Dr. Dre just went through that. He dropped the album right after, and he's like, none of that shit. So I'm saying he has a better chance of moving on from that. This you don't move on from
If it's
until
proven.
addressed.
If it's
Yeah,
proven.
if it's proven.
Until,
Yeah,
yeah,
if
it's
yeah,
proven. If it's
until
proven,
it's
yeah, yeah.
addressed.
But
No,
because,
no,
but
if
look,
No,
no,
it has to be addressed.
But how?
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 Exactly. I don't know. I
Because
don't know.
look, because if he say I didn't do it, y'all still
you
not
can't just
believing
get
him.
away with not saying nothing. And if you say you didn't do it, is how can you? I guess unless there's Kendrick's gonna have to drop more evidence.
You don't see an issue
you
with
gotta have
that?
more
That's what I'm
evidence.
saying.
Yeah,
That's an
Kendrick
issue.
will have-
Like if
What?
a nigga come out and say I didn't do it on the next track, you think niggas gonna believe that?
It's not as easy as I didn't do it. You can't. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying the audience, the
But how do you prove
the
you're not
public,
a pedophile
the public
if you haven't?
persona is not just gonna change with Drake in one song saying I didn't do it. It's not gonna change like that. It's not.
But how does he? But if someone
It's
said
not.
if someone told me, he said they accuse me I'm a pedophile, and I say I didn't do that.
You're gonna have some people switch, but the mass majority is always gonna have a look at you.
No, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Fine, but I'm saying, but
that
that's
is a staining of reputation to the highest levels. You can't just either you gotta have like I don't know. He got changed the way he moved.
Prove it.
There's nothing you can do.
Only
If
thing
he
you can
did-
prove is I've never been caught. I've never been arrested for it.
If
That's the
he-
only way
see,
you're
if
proving that you're
didn't
not.
do it
Like,
at
I don't
all,
know.
He really has to just address it. He might have to address it outside of a song. Like he needs to come on video and be
what?
like, "All this bullshit, this nigga, like they trying to stay." Because this is,
And then they will hold that. They will hold that
You're
against
talking about not only. Are you talking about this as a diss in battle? Fuck that shit. You talking about FBI? You talking about courts?
No, for sure.
We talking about a whole
but-
host of
has
other.
to
issues.
prove
You
it.
talking about
You gotta prove it.
sponsorships? His deals
You
with
have to
companies.
prove
You gotta
it.
prove it though.
Niggas have been dropped before proven
No.
cases from the athletic program companies, all that. That's what's going on right now.
No, that's when it's
so
a-
he could easily be a part of
That's
some
when
of
when
that.
that's when a victim comes
Yeah,
out.
when
not
when
from a
somebody-
rap battle saying it.
Yeah, you gotta-
You're not losing from Kendrick saying it. If a victim comes out,
now a victim come
then
out,
he
that's-
could lose
yeah,
some
that's
shit.
all.
No. So far, let's be completely honest. Nothing really has been proven about Diddy. Let's be completely real. Nothing has really been proven about Diddy, right? But yet he's dealing with all this shit.
But he had victims
And
come
he's
out,
losing
though.
a lot
But
of
he had victims.
coin.
He had
victims come out.
victims.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, victims.
You gotta. It wasn't someone in a rap battle. Diddy, you a
Right.
50 been saying that
Yeah.
for 20 years.
But then the victims
But
started
the
coming out.
victims
So the
came out,
Yeah, that's-
and they didn't attack Diddy. They attacked the holding company. So the holding company said, "Nigga, you gotta pay. We ain't dealing with this."
All I'm saying is that, and you're right by that, but all I'm saying at the end of the day, this is a whole, like, if this issue that Drake is trying to point out over here, it just don't touch the ceiling of this issue.
They both
of
don't
problems
touch
you gotta
because
deal
it
with.
ain't
You know what I'm saying?
proven, you know?
We have evidence of people dealing with the other thing, the domestic abuse issue. Happens all the time in hip hop.
but
We ain't got no evidence of Kendrick
I don't
doing
have
this.
no
We ain't got
evidence.
no
No, no, no.
evidence of Drake doing this. So I'm saying
no,
both
no,
of them
no.
gotta be proven for. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm just batting like he said. Kendrick said it. Oh, you a pedo? I can't just do that. I can't. That's not fair. I wouldn't do that. Someone said that about you. I'm like, dang, no. Show me proof.
Of course,
I'm not just taking
but
it on
this is
face
the
value.
this is the heat of the battle, right? All I'm saying is that hate weighs much heavier than domestic violence. I'm sorry.
Yes,
It does.
pedophilia.
Yes.
I agree with
Actually,
that.
I agree with that.
Great- I
No,
agree with
there's
that.
nothing
but-
worse than that.
Yes, I agree, but it has to be proven. We can't just.
Yeah, both sides have to be. I'm talking as if it was proven. Let's just say they both happened. Let's say you're.
I mean, yeah, but
because
both
your whole
happened.
thing is like, oh, we can't address the Kendrick thing. People are just.
No,
I'm saying,
I was
if we
addressing
take
the
both-
energy you was giving both. That's what
Exactly.
and that's what I'm saying. The internet's doing.
And my whole
Y'all
argument
take it
is
like it's
justifying
fact.
my energy because it's like I can't say because this is so heavy, it makes this look a little like it's a bad, but this nigga said the biggest thing you could say
But
to
my
diminish
whole
somebody's
thing is,
character.
if Drake would have said it was opposite,
it would have been crazy.
no, it wouldn't, because
Nigga, you
everyone's
crazy.
saying Drake is
Nigga,
lying.
you crazy.
They would have said he
no,
lying.
No. What? He was saying lame? If it's
No,
true.
they
lying.
saying he's
Everything they
lying.
saying Drake is saying is that he's lying.
Nah, anybody-
As soon as he said the abuse and
Maybe-
Davery, he's lying.
maybe
So if he
some-
said Kendrick is a pedophile, he's lying. They wouldn't
If
believe
you're
it.
going off just internet like commentary, yes, so you're gonna always have fans of both sides just sticking to their people no matter what. That's gonna happen. Like that, you're not gonna have. And these two people have massive fan groups, so of course you're hearing a lot from their sides. But they're rational people too. Like, yo, if Drake said that about this dude, about Kendrick, that needs to be addressed. Like, Kendrick just can't come back on talking about, nigga, I'm from Compton, we fuck you up or anything. Like, no metaphor can just take you out
But
of
he
that.
hasn't addressed the allegations. His
Who?
allegations. Kendrick. Was Kendrick.
Yes, but right now the whole world is so focused on the biggest allegation there could be. It kind of takes away from that. That happens in beef, Cam. Sometimes,
But it's just- it's
thing
wild when none of it's
even you
proven.
right now are waiting for. Oh, Drake might have a red button. What does that mean? Okay, he might have something
what-
I didn't
worse.
say-
So
I just-
people are waiting for even more shit.
Honestly,
so
I think
you
it's-
can't
it's
say-
I'm not
over.
wait. I'm.
We just
I
posed the
think
question, what
Kendrick
could
won.
happen? Yeah, I think
just
Kendrick
posed the
won.
question,
Yeah, to be
what
honest.
could happen?
Yeah.
I've been off the beef before Kendrick came. I'm done with it.
But your soul's in it. Your soul is in it. You
I'm in it
hoping
because I
Drake-
got to come on
You're
here.
hoping at least Drake survives this, and
What
I'm with you.
mean? I don't think
I think
anyone's
it's
dying
over.
from
No,
this.
I'm not saying dying. I'm saying from a
No,
career
I'm saying I don't
standpoint.
think career. No,
I think
one's
career,
dying.
yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
or Drake.
Yeah.
They too big to
If-
die.
no, not
I've
if this is real. No, if
yeah,
this is real,
If
he's
this
dead.
is real.
If it's
Yeah, that's
he's
real.
dead.
That's
Yeah,
done.
but we keep doing none of this was real yet. So I'm just going off what it is. No one's dying. No one's career is dying.
Yeah.
He may be Have to take a little break if possible.
I do think it's over.
But I think Kendrick won
I
already.
think it's over.
Unless
yeah.
unless Drake come back with something crazy.
I
but
just don't know what.
That's what I'm-
Kendrick, Kendrick
Gotta be
has
on-
Kendrick
I
is
don't know.
one. Kendrick's songs are better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't be biased. That nigga was rapping on the second part and third part of that Family Matter. That
Yeah,
shit
he was
is
definitely
hard.
rapping. Yeah.
But I've been over it. I'm only here for them. If I didn't have to do this podcast, he done, man. Honestly, I got other shit to focus on.
It was dropping so fast the other night. I was like, all right, that's a lot.
It's way too much for me to focus on than this now. Like, I was excited at the beginning, and then I even lost steam before Kendrick came. I was like, all right, I'm over it already.
So we'll see.
I'm only here for y'all.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what Drake can say. Genuinely, I have no idea. So
He got to go to angle if he really planted this whole mole thing. I need to see that proof. And then I'll be
Yeah.
like, that's kind of hard. He did that, debate him and this and that.
That is hard.
But
That is hard.
if he did that,
if he did,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that seems
that's
so
that's
crazy.
the angle I can see on the outside right now. Other than that, I don't know.
But it would just make. You're saying for the daughter one, right? If he
No, just
baited,
for all
baited
the-
him
No,
for the,
all- the
you can't
picture-
bait somebody for
No, I'm saying all the picture,
PD.
no, you talking
the
about
picture
That'd be
stuff.
crazy.
I'm talking about the
You talking
picture
picture
stuff.
stuff,
Okay,
the
All
glazes.
the
stuff.
pictures
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
involved with everything.
what's
he
that
said.
drug that people are taking?
Ozempic?
Ozempic.
Yeah.
It had his name on one of
Yeah,
them.
it's like, so I don't know. Yeah.
But why would you do that?
listen,
That's what we would have to find out.
I have no idea.
Well,
It
one
makes
is to
sense.
find the mole. If you really got a mole,
You gotta
you
find
want to
the mole.
give that information. Like,
Right.
okay, that's the only nigga I told that you the mole.
Yeah.
So you done. But I don't know. That's what we have to see.
And the story is weird too by itself. Like supposedly the dad's suitcase was stolen.
It was something
Well,
random.
And that's a
yeah.
random
Jack,
stuff
they
to have
swiped
in your
That is random to have in a
your
suitcase.
Yeah, like you have Drake's Ozempic.
So that's
in
what
there?
makes
Like,
me
what?
think that
That's weird.
maybe this was baited.
Yeah.
Because, like, why? Those are random items in a suitcase.
That's random, especially the T-shirt. When it said, that's what made me slightly like I don't know what
Yeah, I
to
don't
believe,
know,
but
yeah.
that what made me slightly can get on the theory when it says Shorty Collection. I like that's a trolling ass shit that Drake would
Yeah.
do. I like for Kendrick to miss that if that's true. Like damn.
Now I'm gonna say what I just said though. For Drake to do, if he did do that, like drop a video evidence,
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be
like
crazy.
some from
Yeah, yeah.
inside Kendrick's house
That'd
where
be-
he hit her or
that'd
beat
be
her or something. Like,
nuts. That would be nuts.
that's something I could see being like.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
That's,
got
that's
footage.
the craziest way I could
Because you
see him
can't deny
back
it.
in the,
Because you can't deny
back
that
in-
no more.
yeah.
If you got video proof of him hitting a woman,
Yeah,
you can't deny it. Nobody,
Yeah.
no
then
matter what you
Kendrick
say
would
online.
have to come on.
But even if he say something, it's stained.
you have to show.
It's stained.
But still, you could get over that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
you get
than
over
you
it.
can get over
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
you
you-
can't get over that one.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You can't get over the
Yeah.
other.
I don't know, because niggas still loving Diddy out here. We seen them footage of him taking pictures with Diddy and shit.
Well, people still do
You
that
know,
with R. Kelly, but he's in jail.
I mean, yeah, that's
what
the-
I'm
But
saying.
he's in jail.
Yeah.
You know, and he
Only him
deserves
and,
to
him
be.
and
if-
Harvey
if
the
what
only
they say
ones
is
that
true.
actually went to jail for that. Nobody
Who,
else.
him and who?
Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein.
Only
But
niggas
Harvey
that-
Weinstein wasn't little girls, was it? It was like messing with
He was
actresses.
He
or
was
something?
raping them.
Oh, he was raping them?
That's wild.
Yeah.
He was raping them? Like,
He was raping,
Graping.
I think, and then using his power. Yeah, he was,
yeah.
He was crazy.
yeah,
that's
I
wild.
guess
So
that
they the only
makes
two that
sense.
actually
Oh,
went
God.
down for it. Bill Cosby, you can say, but he got out. So those three the only ones that went down. Usually people don't go down at that's that much power.
That shit's crazy.
That
Because
shit's
if
wild.
Diddy is taking the fall, that means it's people above him. Just like Epstein took the fall because so many people above him. So, but I can get behind all these theories, like how this industry is evil and they do this trafficking. I could see in the world Drake doing that.
Me too.
Because he's a Jewish man. It makes sense.
He's a Jewish
It lines
man.
up.
He
man.
doesn't mean it like that. He
But
just
no,
I'm
said-
just saying.
I don't know what you mean
Usually
it like.
that's who's getting called out for this
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I can see the angle where it could be true, but you got to prove it. Like until you prove it, I can't just say it. Just like Drake got to prove he beating women. Like I
It's
can't
serious, bro.
can't go with that.
Yeah, it's
until
different
proven.
out here. They can't be in the same room for a while.
I mean, I think if anything, Kendrick's playing off the fact like Cat Williams thing, right? At the top of the year saying that he's releasing, all this stuff is going to be coming out starting this year. I think a lot of people in entertainment are playing off that. Now, the question is, and I like it from a beef standpoint, Jay, but is this gotta be, there has to be credence towards what Kendrick is saying. There has to be, but it doesn't have to be necessarily like, it has to be bad, but it doesn't have to be that bad.
But my thing is, all I'm asking for.
Do you know what I mean?
All I'm asking for, because I can get behind that.
Like, if they say Drake messed with, like, they had pictures of him messing with some 18-year-old girl hugged up on her and stuff like that. Okay, you could say that's a young girl to be hanging out with, but that's not illegal. If you're telling me if you have girls of the illegal persuasion
that's a whole nother,
below that age,
that's a whole other
hanging
thing.
around that weird ass mansion, that has to stop.
Yeah.
That has to go down
Yeah, that's
immediately, and
different.
I hope it all burns down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but again,
see, here's the thing with it though. It's like the whole Diddy and Jay-Z, because people putting Jay-Z is in this whole ring too. They just say Jay-Z's is smarter than Diddy. You know, Jay-Z moves differently than Diddy's in the spotlight.
Show off.
And that's the same thing against Kendrick and Drake. Drake is more in the spotlight, all out there. But I just believe that Drake is just a tad bit smarter than that. If he is involved in this, to be that sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
I just give him a slight little more, he's a little more calculated and smart than how Diddy just be. Diddy'd be reckless. You know what I'm saying? Diddy got so much shit that
It's funny
has
you say
history, especially with the Shine. He got so much history with stuff like this. So it's just like,
I think Drake might have become the person he hated, and I think that was Diddy. I think
Maybe.
possibly.
Drake became that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know. You know, again, let's take out the little stuff out of that. You know, let's move on from that part of that part of the beef.
Yeah.
What?
The stuff.
Child stuff. Let's move on from that. But let's just, I know that's a part of it, but let's say manipulating women, taking advantage of them, feeling like you have a lot of power, having security, like the massive amount of security, making sure you can be almost untouchable, being that dude in hip hop that can move things. I can fuck any of your girls, which I'm sure Diddy was doing back in the day, aka Cassie from Old Boy and other girls he's taken before. He just did that to, unfortunately, my man 50 Cent. He did it to him. You know, Diddy's tactics, same thing.
Well,
like
it makes
Drake.
sense for him
He
to do it
took
to 50 Cent.
50 Cent's baby mama.
No, it makes sense for him to do it. 50 Cent be talking reckless. That's the
But-
only way you
but
can get
why?
back at
He
50.
hates that nigga too.
Yeah, but I'm saying
And
that's the
if-
only way
if-
you can get back at 50.
But
So
look at-
I understand Diddy for that one if he did that one.
I can understand the tactic, but if Diddy is as much of a villain as people say he is, then fuck him. He took advantage. He did that 50, but I see why 50 hates him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just like Kendrick Lamar. If this is true what he's saying, I see why fucking hates this
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you are a perv amongst, like, you are bringing this industry, you're making it even worse. You are the new Diddy. You're trying to make yourself where you're that, even the house he built is, what was Diddy's old spot called? They call it Daddy's house.
No, that's a studio.
It was a studio, but you know, everybody was hanging there and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could see that he wants that kind of lifestyle. You want that. That's what he.
I think.
And Kendrick is the total opposite of that.
If we
For
gonna go
niggas
this
that
route,
like that,
I think we
looking
need to
for
go
God
deeper.
more than-
I think we need to go deeper.
Okay.
If Drake is this, why are these niggas? Because all these niggas saying they knew this for years. Why are y'all just now? All of a sudden.
Money.
All of a sudden.
Because
you
why
talking
were
about you
Kendrick?
No,
No,
not
with
Kendrick.
Diddy.
Everyone else.
I mean, with Drake.
Everyone else that's dissing him now and now coming out saying all this. Y'all been riding his wave for the longest. Like, why you didn't have an issue when it was benefiting you?
That's
You
a
know what I'm
little
saying?
weird. That's a
That's a
little
little
weird.
weird to me
Because
to know that this. If you knew all this, he a pedophile. You doing all this dirt.
You're not
and
working
you
with
a-
no man
and
like
you
that.
working with him still. I gotta look at you crazy. Now, not that you exposing him. You already benefited now. Like, that's wild to me.
But that might be-
Kendrick, I respect because Kendrick stayed away.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he said if they asked him to be on first person shooter, he said, nah, we got shit to address. So you respect that.
So J.
But all
Cole,
the other
you would say, like,
But J.
because
Cole,
that's one thing I thought, like, J. Cole was ignorant to everything.
it seemed like
It seemed like
It
right?
seemed like
to
it.
me, it seemed like he just a good kid that could rap his ass off. And when Drake came and said, "Hey Cole, come on, man, let's go on tour together. Let's make this song together," with his demon background eyes, like he probably getting dirt.
But you
on
gotta
Cole,
remember
too.
they've been making songs together.
They have been.
So
they've
been friends this whole time.
We don't know if they're friends because in hip hop,
Well,
that's a very
Well, it seems like they're
exactly.
friends.
That's a very
Seems like
Ain't
they're
nobody
friends.
friends at this
yeah.
point.
It's just like they use each other.
That's
to
his
make
last
money
friend
too,
left.
All right.
That's Drake's last friend left
Don't
in the
think
industry.
for a second Cole doesn't see a way too, like how he can get numbers off this and use this to
Yeah,
his
of course, of
advantage.
course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not like they all kind of use each other. I think Drake is more of a master manipulator at these type of
but
things.
being the man that Cole is, I would have to just be like, he was just naive to
That's
this.
what, I think so.
To
I think so.
To be if all of this is true,
Yeah.
to be still rocking with Drake. Because
I
if
think-
you bowing out of a rap battle,
You definitely would have.
you would definitely bowing out of a pedophile.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
ring.
yeah. That's what I'm
So-
saying. He saw either. I don't know if he saw that thing come around, but
I think
he saw
you looking
it
at that
getting bad.
too deep. I think it's Kendrick. I like this nigga. I can't battle him. I think if it was someone else, he would have went.
Nah,
I think it's just 'cause it's
The
Kendrick.
reason that's wrong is because he put out a song already.
Yeah,
he was already
for
about,
pressure.
he already went out and
But
then he apologized after.
Pure
he
pressure.
expla- but he
But he
explained why.
explained
Yeah,
it.
he
He
explained
said,
why,
"I
yeah.
rock with this nigga. I love
Yeah.
his last album.
Yeah.
I love this man."
Yeah.
So
that's
I
the
think
part,
that's
like-
what it is.
I guess if my conspiracy brain just says that's just the surface thing you say on stage. To
I don't know. It just felt genuine.
you
This
think it
the
was
person
genuine?
he
That
is.
one felt
genuine. I'll ride
did
with it.
feel
I'm not
genuine.
arguing
It
for
did.
that much, but-
I can't say it's true or not, but it felt genuine.
I just,
Yeah.
we both agree
from
on
the character he has shown thus far,
That's true.
just
If you
from
look
what
at
we have
patterns.
seen, this man rides a bike, dressed bummy.
Yeah.
All he cares
Yeah.
about is rap. He don't be.
Yes.
So
I love it, and I
you
love
know,
him for it.
I
And I love him
gotta
for it.
take that.
And that's why I say I agree with you that I don't think he had any clue what was to
Yeah,
come. He was like, hold on, we beefing? Oh shit, let's get to it. I think he was
Yeah.
thinking this is just gonna be a
Yeah.
fun little bet. And then maybe somebody said this is about to get dark. And this ain't about you.
Maybe,
So
maybe.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even think so. I just think he just, as soon as he did it, it was off peer pressure. And then he's like,
He
I don't
feel-
believe that shit, man. I love this nigga.
If
Kendrick,
that's
man.
true, then his intuition is the greatest
I think he
thing
got
on
great
earth.
intuition.
Because to not know this was coming, but it happened, like
The reason why I'm
And he backed
inclined,
out.
just based off his character he's shown, but
Yeah.
nigga, that's the same way I felt after before the Taylor. I was like, I'm done. Like looking at the internet, I'm like, this shit getting this whole year has been a negative year when
Definitely
you think
been.
about it.
It's Cat
'Cause
Williams' fault.
Think about.
It's definitely Cat
I didn't
Williams'
watch
fault.
that either. Remember, I was like, I don't even want to start my year off like with this drama. But then Amanda Seales comes out with the whole Issa thing, and then
Hold on,
all
Issa
these
thing?
beefs.
Yeah.
she went on Shannon Sharp and
I
she
saw
talked.
that,
Yeah, all
but
of
she
that.
always talking.
But no,
Yeah, but
it was different.
No one has ever came out like this talking about Issa in this
Yeah.
way. So then that went off, and then Chris Brown and Quavo.
I only saw people going at her though, at Amanda Seales. I didn't. She
Nah,
said
people
something about
go-
Oh
Issa.
no, people's gonna.
that-
Yeah, people
it was
gonna
a
use
whole 45
Yeah.
minutes of the interview.
I
about
didn't see the whole
Issa.
interview. I saw clips, and most of the
Well,
clips I saw, she was just saying.
No,
crazy
the
shit.
45
Just-
minutes she was talking about insecure.
She
Issa,
explained every
Vanessa.
situation.
I heard.
The only reason I watched that one because it's too close.
'Cause we
I
know
know
half the
these
people,
people.
yeah.
I know all of them. So I'm like, this is a good chance for me to be like, see, this the shit that get lost with people that's not in it and people that's in it.
Yeah.
So for me to know the people, I can make a fair judgment based on what I know. Not saying, I could be treated differently than her, of course, but that's what made me watch that one. I was like, let me see. Because there's so much going on. And then
Okay,
the Chris
so you're
Brown,
saying that's negative, and Chris Brown too.
all,
that.
all of
yeah,
this.
all
That's
of
why I said I came out and I was like, I'm kind of done. Like Kendrick, the only one that could pull me back a little bit because I need to hear that response. But now that I heard so many, like it's
Yeah,
over.
it's kind of over.
It's over for me. So I'm like,
So
you
y'all
won.
two say it's over.
I honestly believe
Drake
it's,
could come
he
back with
could,
something
but I believe
crazy,
it's
but
over.
as of right now, it's over.
but how many?
And remember, this is Sunday, y'all, so we don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't
don't
really
know what-
agree even with the time thing, but do you give them time, like a certain time?
I
or
don't
you
know.
Just
I just
say-
think it's starting
I don't
to.
think
It's just
I don't think you can take
getting
months,
too
but
dark.
you could be 2 weeks or whatever. But my
Yeah.
thing is, Kendrick dropped so many,
Yeah,
so
he-
much happened, and they all were good.
So it's like I don't know.
It's
what,
just like I don't know what you do, honestly. So I'm like, this is over to me. Kendrick won.
Yeah,
but I
Kendrick
thought
got it.
that at the beginning. So this is
Kendrick
not
got it.
shocking to me. Only thing that's shocking is what I brought up first. How much people hate Drake. I didn't know people hated. I knew people didn't like Drake. People hate Drake.
Well, I was shocked. I mean, people
then the
dislike Kendrick.
biases.
I was honestly shocked because a
people
lot
like
of people.
dislike it. Or did they
I
dislike
saw-
his fans?
no, I
Just a
saw-
lot of people would say when his song drops, I would see people saying mid, this shit mid, or the,
Yeah, a lot of people,
Like,
yeah,
but I'm just
yeah.
like, are y'all insane?
I saw that
Are
on
we
Mr.
hearing
Morales.
The same shit.
I saw that on Mr. Morales. When that album dropped,
Mr.
that's the
Morales.
first time I seen like, damn, niggas ain't fucking with this. I'm like, I love the album.
But they
Yeah,
just wasn't
yeah.
fucking with the body of work.
I liked all his albums, so I think I'm in a different space because even Pimp the Butterfly niggas hated that. I rock with that album. It's
But-
not my favorite of his, but like that's a good album. Mr. Morales is a good album. Damn, a good album.
My favorite
Damn,
album
yeah,
is
damn.
still his first album.
that
I mean,
and
yeah.
Damn are my two
think,
favorites.
I think
Yeah.
like Kendrick is like most of these other niggas. Like still Dre is probably Dr. Dre's best. I mean, Drake,
the
Chronic is probably Dr. Dre's best album. That was his first, you know what I'm saying,
man.
main hip hop album. And then most of these dudes' first albums, 50 Cent's
it
first
take your
album,
whole life to make.
Yeah, it takes your whole life. It really does take your whole life. Where'd you hear that from?
That's what people always say about.
Yeah,
first album.
that's a good that's a great statement. It does take your whole life to make that first one, and most of these people fumble on their second one or trying to find.
But
But that's what they said. But Damn was great.
Yeah, Damn was
I
great.
listened to that.
I like Damn too.
I listened to that last week in the gym.
Yeah, Damn was good.
I still love that. When it first came out, I loved it. I still love it.
Okay.
No, I
Mr.
never-
Morales.
like I
I
said,
went
never
back
wa-
and listened to
Mr.
that.
Morales.
That's Mr.
You
Morales.
call him a
whatever. I
Spanish
keep
man.
thinking the
Mr. Morales.
I'm thinking about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
shit.
Yeah, Mr.
But
Morales.
I went back and listened to that. That's great. The one I listened to the least is A Pimp a Butterfly. But I did like that album. But it's the bottom of all his albums.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
one's sleepy.
Untitled people don't talk about was great.
that one's sleepy.
Untitled was a great album. Remember that?
Kendrick's
The
Untitled.
Untitled,
Oh,
Untitled was great.
Remember that?
Yeah.
People don't even talk about that.
Untitled
But
was
then
great.
Back to, I don't
Section
think it was.
80. To
Now,
me,
that's incredible.
to me,
But that's not an
I
album.
said
right? It's a mixtape. Right?
I don't know.
yeah, it was.
I never
basically.
count it as even
But
Drake's
to me,
mixtape. I don't count because
I
that
s-
would be his greatest too. Drake's first. I mean, that last mixtape would be his greatest album to me. But he don't call it's not an album, so I don't.
Take Care.
That'd be his
Nothing was
own-
the same. It's just too classic.
I hear the fans say that. I
That's
hear
just too
some
classic.
fans argue between that. But to me,
Even Views. Views was downplayed. You go back and listen to Views now. So many fucking hits on that goddamn album. But to me, I made a declaration in my mind that this nigga's the best rapper of our generation when I heard Rigor Mortis. I've never heard some shit like that.
that early.
Yes. Because I was like, this nigga is, who's rapping like this?
track
When
crazy.
you was
That track
speeding up
crazy.
that shit,
That
I
track
still
crazy.
haven't, I'm like, this nigga is elite.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That's
Great
when I
song.
became a
Yeah,
Kendrick fan.
I didn't know that people was like, oh, I hated
turn
Kendrick.
AC on.
Not now, they hate Drake. Yeah, no, for sure. But I never see nobody.
People be riding on him, bro.
shitting on Mr. Morales.
But I'm just saying, even in this beef,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, obviously, Academics is the biggest Drake
yeah.
fan. So, but he has a lot of people right there with him. Yeah, no, don't give up on Drake yet. Da, da, da. I'm like, are y'all insane?
Yeah, no, they didn't say because
Are
Kendrick
y'all
rapping.
insane?
Yeah, Kendrick rapping.
Well,
yeah.
give it one more. Let the next one come out. I'm like, what on God's earth can Drake say?
Yeah, I don't know what he
that's
can
gonna
say.
like bring. I don't know. He got to really pull a magic trick.
Yeah.
I mean, it got to be the greatest magic trick of all time.
But that's when I back up Kendrick when people are like it's
And
sleepy.
he is Jewish, so.
It's sleepy.
No, Pimp a Butterfly is sleepy. That's
It's
a nap
sleepy. It's
time.
not that. I disagree,
Pimp a
man.
Butterfly was a great body of work, and like he was rapping on there. But it's like if I want to rap to sleep, then that's what I'm gonna listen to.
But look,
for sure.
what I always say on here.
Yeah.
What I always say on here. That's
Hey,
I'm just at fault. I like conceptual albums.
For sure.
That's what I've
Yeah.
been asking for Drake for years now.
Oh, he not gonna
Give
do
me
that.
a conceptual album.
Yeah, that's not going.
But I know it's not going to happen, so
not
I don't
him.
even
It's not
think
him.
for it anymore. But
Yeah.
those are my favorite bodies of work. That's why it's a Pimp a Butterfly. I love
that's
that
why we love
shit.
that Vince Staples went off like
Vince
that. Shit was-
Staples,
that shit
all
was
his
great.
albums has been
and Vince
slapped for
Staples.
me.
Some people don't like that, but I thought that was great. But just something about Pimp a Butterfly, I was like, dog, that's his nap time.
But
date
people used to say
night
that about
quitter.
J. Cole. Like even the 4 Eyes Only.
J. Cole got
I
some.
like
he got
that
some,
shit
he got some,
too.
he got some nappy naps in there too. For sure.
I never was
he
on
was
this
the
band.
first
and
nap
sl-
time
he was
nigga.
first nap time.
I wasn't on that train.
Yeah,
I wasn't on that train.
I wasn't
an
understand it,
early.
though. I do understand.
But I
it.
wasn't an early Cole fan either.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I wasn't either.
the
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
Night Lights, I wasn't on them yet then. It was more.
But when you go
a
back,
little
you like,
later
damn, he
on.
was rapping.
Yeah.
But For My Eyes Only, for all them things, they ain't. I rock with them.
And
Shit. I love his rollouts too. I love he give me documentaries of footage of him.
And people gotta understand,
I
like,
roll
if
with that
I the body of work of the Pimp a Butterfly is phenomenal. It's just I'm not about to ride in the car, clean a house, do anything of that nature. I went,
but it's not meant for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's a sleepy time. That's like I heard it. Cool. Like it was great for
Which
a
one?
while.
But if you can't ride out a clean, it's sleepy.
No, it's just that whole the whole thematic.
I can't ride. I can't
I
clean
can't ride
this
a
shit.
I can't
It's
clean
sleepy.
this shit, nigga.
But no, it, like you got to be in a mood for that, and I just don't know what type of mood I'm ever in to listen to Pimp a Butterfly. Just me, I'm just
It
not.
is
never
kind of
in
like
that.
it's a deep
It's
movie.
very. You got to be in a
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to be like.
you
all
don't
right,
want
I'm
to
in
watch Titanic every day.
I mean, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
not.
But you understand it's a great.
But I
piece
can
of
probably
work.
watch Titanic before I
But
listen.
look,
to
you gotta look at Kendrick albums. Look, Kendrick
I can
is
understand.
Kendrick is look. Good Kid, Mad City,
Phenomenal.
movie script.
Phenomenal.
Pimp a Butterfly, poetry.
Yeah, that's poetry. Yeah.
Damn, maybe Magazine.
Maybe magazine. Yeah, yeah.
As a shot.
Mr. Morale, play. It's like that's what he giving you on each of these shit.
Yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
that alone is just like
That's amazing.
Yeah.
this nigga's the best artist of rap in the big three.
Like he's
the
an-
best
he's
of the
an
three.
artiste.
I'm gonna keep it real with you though. Like as big as a Kendrick fan of it, I am. Like I really only consider the first one a classic. This
think
is
so.
just my personal opinion.
I'm with you on that.
Damn good.
and I'm a
man.
big fan of
Nah,
Kendrick.
damn good, man.
I agree with
Oh,
that,
damn.
but I don't revisit.
good.
But this is another thing too. When Good Kid came out, we were moving to LA. This was a big time for us. You know what I'm saying? To moving to Cali.
Or was it right before we moved to LA?
I mean, it was in
Like
that
in that-
time
okay,
period
gotcha.
because I remember that's what I was listening to on the plane. So it might have came out like a couple months beforehand or whatever. But I was listening to that on a plane. So I associate that with a lot of good. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
but it's also the hype behind it too. It was his first album.
It was his
had
first,
all
and
this
I was coming
momentum.
off Section 8. I loved Section 8, his projects beforehand. So it's like the album lived up to what I was hoping from, his mixtapes. It was just so good. It was a story. It wasn't him at Scorsese levels yet, which is cool because now he's doing Scorsese, but it makes some people sleepy if you don't really.
I love that
know how to
shit.
focus.
You know I
Some
like
people-
artsy shit.
You got to focus
I love
on
artsy
some
stuff.
projects more than others.
Absolutely.
You got to put in mental work. I guess.
I
Absolutely.
love that.
Yeah, I love it too.
When
but
I listen to an
sometimes-
album, I'm reading the lyrics.
yes.
That's what I want.
Yes.
If I ain't reading lyrics, then
See, and see, I'm 50-50 with
I
that.
like reading that
because
shit.
I like to
I don't wanna
feel an
miss it.
album before I read the lyrics.
I'm feeling that shit.
I feel it. I just like to. I don't know. I just like to take it in
I'm like that,
before
yeah.
hearing, and that is a big part of it because that's what gets people either dancing or you just vibing to this thing. Like I could catch the lyrics as I go later or whatever, and I do want to hear the lyrics, but I definitely like vibing. Where were we going with this?
We just talking about
Use classic
whether
album.
classic album.
Yeah. So a part of it is my own experience with
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City that I hold it so high, and it's the time period of my life. But also it also lives up to a
it's just a
classic
good
album
yeah,
standard.
It was really
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Go back and listen to Damn this week.
I will.
Like,
I will.
like even the Duckworth song.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right.
this elite storytelling and
Yeah.
how that wrapped up the play in his life is insane to me.
Yeah.
It's a
But
movie.
then like
It's a movie.
the U2 song when he rapping fast, like
I
that,
think 4 songs off the Mr. Morale I listened to, but yeah, I think Damn and Good Kid for sure. Yeah,
There's like
definitely.
singles, and ever since Good Kid and Damn, I played back a couple times.
Yeah.
I did spin it back a couple of times, but most of his albums, I've kind of like I listened to it, I digest it. I'm like, man, that was amazing, and then I don't go back to it for a while. I feel that because I understand it takes some time to let me get in the mood for this. Let me get in the mood for a certain movie or a song. For him, he is so layered.
Yeah.
Even as you could tell in this
beef,
this
yeah.
beef, he is layered that you really want to take time to sit down and digest it and feel it. Where Good Kid is a little more of his a little more mainstreamy maybe. So it has a little more of that.
But it still got some depth in it
It's
too.
you're not taking away depth from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
You know he can only graduate, but he
That's
has
when
the
him
depth.
and Drake were
but
still
it's
friends.
It's still a lot of times in artists, and I'm not judging this man. I'm just from a fan's perspective. A lot of times artists can they get to a place where they're so good, they're pushing the limits so much that you can lose the audience. You know, you lose a part of the audience because they just are having trouble keeping up with you. You know what I'm saying? That happens to some of the greatest artists. Prince, who they argue about.
Even some of Drake fans are starting to say, like, Drake, you talking about things that you're not relating
right.
to the nothing. We don't know what you talking about.
same
You-
thing happened to Jay-Z. You
Yeah,
get rich.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
my
get rich,
thing
you
with
you could just
as a creator, I never fault the artist for doing
Of
that
course.
because I feel like
No,
if
I
you
don't
ain't
fault
making
them.
from your purity and you trying to like please, I know sometimes like you gotta do shit for marketing,
Yeah.
but I'll take you as being who you are and let me not like it.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
from
yeah.
you to force it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to get authentically who you like. So for him to make that album,
Right.
that's why the funniest line to me in that Drake Family Matters when he said, "I want to talk to your uncle, the man of the house."
Yeah, that was a hard bar. That was a hard bar. That was a hard bar.
Like,
was
that's funny.
That was
hard.
funny.
But that went
That was
over a lot
hard.
of people's head too.
Yeah.
Not a lot
It
of
went
people.
over my head too until I listened back
That
to
was-
it.
Like, that
And I was
shit's
like, oh,
funny.
shit, okay.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
be who you are and let me decide if I like it or not. Don't do it for me, to be honest.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't.
give me your pure art. That's what I'm here for. That's what makes you great.
You know what, Cam? I'm on the fence with it.
I get it.
Because as long as you make commercial art, that commercial art is for the people as much as it is for you too. It's at least
Some of it.
60-40, 50-50 type of thing. You got to take the people that are listening to your music into consideration.
I think it depends.
And you have
Depend. Like
it's
if
your audience.
If
I mean,
already-
you gotta. Even if we make a movie, we gotta know. Oh, people ain't gonna get this. Let's flip it in a way they
I
will
think it
get
depends where you
know what I'm
are in
saying?
your career. If you at a place where you got enough money, you satisfied what it is, you just want to like look at Andre 3000.
I mean, yeah.
But
you
you know
think
what?
he doing it for us?
Yeah,
He doing it what for him.
And
He
you know,
dropped
I
a
tell
flute
you,
album,
and
and I
I-
love that.
I kind of don't like it because I don't like flute. I like that he can make his own decisions. but
You know I want rapping from him,
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna get it.
that's why he's not gonna get me to purchase the album because
Yeah.
I'm
We
not.
don't purchase nothing.
Well, you
It's
might
all
be right on that.
We just purchased the subscription, but we don't purchase the
But
album.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? To buy into it, to
Yeah,
really
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to it, to support it in any way that is possible to support it. I'm not necessarily into it like that enough. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I want Andre. See,
But if he does
I'm
it, it wouldn't be pure, so
Hey.
it's not gonna be good.
But here's my
That's the issue.
challenge to you, Ken, or my rebuttal.
Yeah.
Okay. I've debated about this from an artist perspective. Not talking about my fuck ass. I'm talking about just thinking about an artist. If you're working for an artist or something, you have to. If you do things where it's just you're what did you just say? Doing it for yourself,
For the artist,
Yeah,
for
for
yourself.
you make what you want to make. That's expressing who you are.
who you are.
Yeah, your truth.
That can become selfish. You become a little bit of a selfish artist when you do that. And that takes away from the artistry in some ways. If Shakespeare wasn't taking the people into consideration when he wrote his stuff, maybe it wouldn't be we might not even get it. Like, understand what the fuck is this? I don't even know, because it's so over. Think about a scientist, right? Or an engineer. When these people come up with their ideas to formulate like a product or whatever they trying to do these things, they could put it out and no one can understand it. Hey, this code I just put out solves issue for this, and people be like, how do you use this? If you're not thinking about the people, I gotta put it into an app or in a form to people that like it. So let's talk the phone, for instance, right? Like, it has to be usable for the people.
That's a
But that's
service
different.
based.
That's a service and
service-based
product.
thing.
Huh?
Like, that's
That's
a service or product.
That's a
Music
service.
is a service.
No,
But
no,
the-
no,
but
no,
like-
no, no. But if I don't listen to Kendrick, nothing changes in my life.
Yeah, like.
But
But
if
it
I'm-
could change. It could change if he makes the music.
Yeah,
if
but
he
I'm saying,
thinks
but what
about
happens if
you a
I don't
little bit.
even I just don't listen to rap? You
Look-
know what I'm saying? I'm just saying people could not. I can not listen to Kendrick and nothing changes.
But a service-based
But if
thing,
a service
yeah.
that changes the world, like the iPhone came out, that changed the world.
You have to
He
put something
gotta- You trying to sell a product? That's business.
and solve a world problem.
But Kendrick not.
But with
making
music,
the
you're
album,
trying to sell a product, D.
It could be, but that's why I said it depends where you are in your art. Good Kid, Mad City sounded commercial because he was trying to sell. He was coming up, but now Mr. Morale, he's rich enough to make whatever he want, so he don't have to be commercial no more if he don't want. At the beginning, yes, that's
But-
why a lot of people do movies they don't really care for, just to get okay, I did that, get in. Now I can make what I want to make.
Put my gum here. Fuck.
Shit happens like that, but
This is what I'm gonna say to the selfish thing. I just want to finish the statement to that. I just think you got to look at it from the standard of you always got to take the people in. Not always. You can do that. You can be an artist that just comes up with the things of his mind or whatever. But maybe that thing will last, throughout time. But there's a high possibility it won't too,
might
because
not.
you didn't cater to. You didn't think about anybody. All you thought was like, and that's fine if you want to be free. I want to do my artistry and just mean what I mean and do what I mean. But who are you creating art for? Art is supposed to be for the people, to share, to give out some type of message and understand.
isn't it for
And
those-
if your message is in a way that's a language that doesn't exist, that people can't, hey, you put this out, it's cool. And not to say like some Andre with the flute, like he's gonna have his
Of course.
a group of people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like to want to listen to that, sure. But I'm just the type to think even with that flute thing, he still has to think about the people that listen to that type of music.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
He still has to think about that. You can't just throw everything in the trash. The best artists, I'm sorry, you actually work within a box.
You got to sometimes.
Look,
You
I
don't.
don't
If
think
you
it-
just have all box everything, and you're just doing, you are gonna lose. Like,
I don't think it's a right or
going
wrong.
over the people
I don't
you're
think
trying
it's
to
a right
cater
or
to.
wrong here. I just expressing my preference.
Yeah.
Like, make what you want to make and let me resonate with it. Like, don't make a country album because you think that's what I want. Nah, I want
Beyonce, he talking to you.
I want who you are, who Kendrick is. I want that.
Yeah.
That's what makes me like him. He's different from everybody else. Cause that's the beef with Drake. Everyone's saying we need more. We tired of you doing music for us.
They just said Drake dropped.
See, now you gotta play it.
But
here.
Can you play it?
Yeah, because it's new.
You know what? Mayhem Hour last week on Friday, the people showed up and we had an amazing night because we got the 2 drops back to back.
I'm about to
And
ask
Drake
what's
was
it
the
called.
only one that demonetized my damn video.
So I guess if we do get demonetized, I guess
It's worth the
It's
risk.
gonna be cut out. I'm gonna tell you right now, you might be the first ones to see it, but at some point I'm gonna cut it out. Maybe after the first day of watching.
I'm asking what's it called. It's called The Heart Part 6.
All right, let's do it. So we can get out of
We
here.
just talking about this.
I told you there's a possibility it happens. So you know Kendrick dropping tonight then.
Is it supposed to be Drake's official page though?
No, that might be it.
I want to make sure it's the
Okay.
real shit. You know this AI
yeah.
shit. Let's go to Drake.
Yeah, that's it right there.
He said Dave. He got Dave free on here.
Damn.
Let's go.
Let me pull it up for the people.
That means Kendrick dropping tonight. He ain't gonna let it live. That's a smart. Not letting it live.
I thought that was Kendrick right there.
That would have been great.
God damn, he got the touch.
All right,
Y'all ready?
here we go.
Make sure this shit is on the right.
He got Dave
The
free.
anticipation. The
Just the
anticipation.
fact that he got Dave free on this thing.
Do it.
All right.
5 minutes.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted, I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
He addressed everything.
He's done. The boy's done. That was hard what he said at the end there, though. If it's facts, if it's facts,
That's what I'm talking about.
what?
If that was Kendrick, whoa! That's what I'm saying.
He literally addressed everything.
That's what I'm saying.
but
like,
what song does this beat out now? What does this? So you're saying Drake is up now?
No.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't saying it was up.
Okay, that's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking. I like that he addressed the pedo thing. Like that's why I said what he said at the end was hard. All we dealing with is straight facts. So if that's what he's saying, then he manipulated him into doing all that. That's
smart
hard.
move. That's hard.
I said that when y'all said that earlier. I was like, if he
move.
did that, that's hard.
That beat hard. That beat hard.
I don't care for that beat.
I like that beat.
I didn't like that.
The beat was cool, but the bars was good.
The bars was
Like he didn't.
Pretty good.
He just went straight at Kendrick. He addressed everything as people wanted.
You know what? If anything, at least it kinda. I don't know if it completely deads the you know what Kendrick's talking about.
See that's my issue. Cause if it was the opposite, niggas would go crazy if Kendrick manipulated
I'm not talking
Drake
about
and
for
some
me
shit.
either. I'm talking about for the public.
But you speak for the public, and you speaking like that.
He do kind of
You
speak.
speaking exactly what they
I
saying.
don't speak for the
Yes,
public.
you do.
You know, you told them that everybody was.
If this nigga Kendrick would have manipulated
outta
Drake
here, nigga.
and dropping something, you would have said that's the hardest shit ever. With
what?
no
If
fact
what?
checks.
If Drake.
If Kendrick manipulated Drake to drop
you
the
definitely
face,
said-
no. That's hard. That is hard.
yeah, but
the
you wouldn't
manipulation
have
is
been,
hard.
you would have been hyper. You would have been going off.
Nah, because I don't like that.
Like what?
I don't like that type of shit. Like
what?
This is all weird manipulation stuff.
That's war
Like,
tactics.
It's beef.
Yeah, but I don't like that. If Kendrick did that, I expect this from Drake, and he has to kind of like back it up. You know what I'm saying? He has to have something to drop.
I would expect Kendrick to think deep. That's a war tactic. It's a
tactic.
strategy.
If a nigga's saying I'm getting all my information from your camp,
that's
let me
strategy.
feed him something to fuck him up and flip it on him. Now I got him. Now he's questioning, what can I believe now?
If
Just
Kendrick-
like he had Drake paranoid, like who can I trust? Now he got Kendrick paranoid. Oh shit, I can't believe anything I get now.
I just expect Drake to do this more than I would a Kendrick
No,
to
no,
do this for some reason.
No, I
You
disagree with
see
that. I can see Kendrick. What
I'm
you
just
mean?
saying
I
that
just feel
niggas
like
would
this is
go
a
crazy.
Drake type of tactic. I'm
just saying niggas would go crazy if Kendrick did this.
That's a crazy.
Maybe.
That's a crazy thing to do.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Maybe niggas would, but I don't know if I would. Like I don't necessarily like. This is like
Because these are two smart men. So I feel like I could see. Kendrick doing the same thing.
Like I'm still you got to think of the perspective I'm looking at it from. I'm still looking at this good guy, bad guy. So to me, this is Drake is a bad guy. Like I'm not saying, to the world. I'm not saying as a person. I don't know him, but for the purpose of this beef for me, he's the bad guy.
See, some people like, so K-Dot was caught lying. Nobody gonna say nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like you do got
like
you
the way
run it back.
they just take everything he been saying is beef as true, but now that he been possibly caught lying.
But nobody's saying that. He's saying something. Go scroll down. I'm sure this
No.
dropped 5 seconds ago.
You can't say nobody saying that.
Still
Everybody
won't,
12 minutes.
still won't beat Kendrick. I'll wait for 2 more weeks.
I don't think this beats Kendrick.
I don't know if it beats.
So what are we talking about? I don't think it beats Kendrick.
But I'm saying the angle of manipulating this
is
man, like the way they've been going crazy, everything Kendrick said, they would have went crazy if Kendrick manipulated him like this.
It's a legendary back and forth.
They look like this nigga's a genius. Like Drake can't fuck with this nigga. This nigga is beyond belief and this and that. And I hate talking like this because I love Kendrick, but it's the truth what's going on right now. Like how you saying, well, that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. But if it was Kendrick, niggas would be going crazy that he fooled him like
he probably, Kendrick coming. It's coming
he
right
about
back.
to drop.
But that's what I'm saying. Even by this meaning, it's like all that means is that he's winning. That's all this means. Like, so nobody wants to say
I don't
that.
disagree.
It's just that he's winning.
No,
I know you
that's
say
how
it's not
biased
fair,
it is.
But my point is it's always going to be biased. But
it's biased to a different extent.
It's biased to a different extent. Like, yes, you can have your favorite, but this
has always been like this, bro. It's always been sides.
All the beefs that's happened
always picked sides.
up until this, like all the beefs that's recent in our generation, it hasn't been like this.
Well, it hasn't been this crazy because this is the biggest digital. I mean, the world is watching this right now.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
earlier, if it was just America back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this is not nothing new. Niggas have always picked their sides and argue at the barbershop at who got the greatest
of course.
shit. Like it's nothing.
But
new.
see, that's what I said. If it, like it has to be a landslide for Drake to win. I said that from the beginning. If it's close, they're giving it to Kendrick. I say if Kendrick just take off with it, they're giving it to Kendrick, and he has taken off with it.
Because what Cam is saying, they treating this as
I said that there's no way for Drake to win unless it's a landslide.
And what he's saying is they treating if Kendrick would have revealed that Drake just been lying, niggas would have went up. Like they would have for sure. So he's saying
went crazy.
So he's saying that if Drake is really telling the truth and Kendrick just been lying, and people like, oh man, his ghostwriters wrote that. Like it's just a different. It's
it's too late. You already lost. That's crazy.
But that's how people feel.
No, that's
it ain't
fine.
about. But
That's
it's
fine.
this hypocrite. It's hypocrites because if Kendrick did it, it would be going crazy right now. It would be going crazy.
Probably.
And I rock with everything that.
And I'm rocking with what Kendrick has done.
Kendrick done.
But
Absolutely.
if he been fed false information, that puts a blemish on the thing. And I still think it's top 3 discs. The delivery alone.
That's why I say
sure.
it don't really matter.
No, but it does put a blemish on it.
A little bit.
If you got false information and ran with that shit.
A little bit.
Like,
I think what he did was hard. Like, I would like my villains to pull off shit like this as much as possible.
No, for sure.
Yes, dude. I don't take away Drake. He is exactly what Kendrick said, a master manipulator. And then the other thing that kind of takes away
but that's not manipulation. That's a war tactic. I got a mole in my camp.
Yeah, it's a manipulative war tactic. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
No,
what are you talking
manipulation
about? That's the
is
definition of manipulation. I'm putting false information out there so to feed his camp so they can.
But you see how you
back.
spinning it like it was manipulation instead of a good war tactic. You saying he's being manipulative instead of saying it's a good war tactic.
If Kendrick did it, I would have said it's manipulation as well.
No, you wouldn't. No, that's where I know it's not the truth. Because that's not what is happening.
I don't know what you would have said.
This is just where you go. Because he hears me say manipulation, and in your mind, you take that word as a negative. Like, I'm not. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying, oh, he did him bad and dirty. Oh, you wouldn't have said that. No, I'm not. I'm just saying he manipulated him. He did. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the word definition. But
I'm just telling you how it's gonna play out. How it's been playing out.
That's why I said earlier when you were arguing against, if Kendrick wins off him being a pedo or whatever, and it's a lie, I kind of said it kind of doesn't matter then because it's a war tactic. It's manipulation.
But that
and
no,
we would
but,
be
but
looking
if,
at it.
But if it's a straight up, but if it's a straight up lie, that's.
But see,
That's
now you're switching
what?
it. Like, what? Is it a war tactic or is it a straight up lie?
No, but from the beginning, I said we need facts on both ends.
Yeah, you did say we need facts on both ends.
Kendrick hasn't addressed nothing about Dave Free and addressed nothing about beating his wife.
Yeah, you got to address that.
We said Drake ain't addressed nothing either, even though he did on the last track. He addressed some stuff. But this one, he went to everything.
This Dave Free stuff, you got to address.
So now you got to address this. You can't come out this rapping again. Because you already said everything. We already know everything Kendrick has said. We already know.
Yeah.
Except for the daughter thing, was a good tactic now. So what is he gonna say now? He got to come with something we don't know.
He telling his wife to hit him.
Not necessarily. He just got to come up with another bop. Honestly.
But
nobody expected the song to drop today or yesterday, whatever it was.
When Drake dropped the bop, they say you need to rap. Stop trying to make hits. Now it's cool for Kendrick to drop hits.
But because Kendrick proved himself by rapping the bars earlier. He already did all that. He dropped 4 songs in a row. Kendrick literally, like on the last song, let's take away before this came out. Literally people saying, oh, he just sliding on there now. Like he just playing. Like it's over. As you all were saying, it's over. But this is like a good.
We said it's over until Drake could possibly come back. Like this is something you got to address.
I'm asking you, shut up. Does this bring him back? This song?
Yes, because Kendrick got to respond to this.
Kendrick got to respond.
He got to.
Yeah, what you mean?
He hasn't responded.
If he doesn't respond, that means Drake
people
wins?
Have been saying
Drake. He been lying the whole time?
Drake hasn't responded.
If he doesn't respond,
you said he got to respond to the pedophile allegations.
Yeah, but if he doesn't.
He just did it. So Kendrick got to respond to his allegations.
Yeah, he got to respond to
you
everything.
You lied. You've been manipulated.
You got a baby.
Did you beat your wife?
There's a baby by somebody else.
Have your kid?
You gotta,
he gets to escape that?
You got to.
You literally just said Drake got to address this.
You can't do this.
And he just did it. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's insane.
I'm glad Drake addressed this because
you just argued the whole show that he has to address the pedophile.
He does have to address the pedophile.
Addressed everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Kendrick got to address all of this.
It doesn't have to be tit for tat. No, it don't gotta be.
Now you trolling.
Right,
Kendrick could slide on a track right now, be a hit, and it could go on differently. It don't have to.
We're being on the outside. He's trolling now. Now he's
where you going?
All right, y'all. It's been another episode of the. What a time to be alive.
Crazy, dog. This is crazy.
This is nuts. But y'all got it right here, so we got to address it.
Yeah, we were here. We were here. This marks the day.
We almost ended.
That's crazy.
We almost ended.
Now we're going to get demonetized.
Yeah, there we go. All right, man. We love y'all. We got to go do these ads.
Peace.
Peace.